Welcome, one and everyone, to this week's episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings. I, of course, am your neighborhood-friendly Oxhorn with, as always, my suspenders set to maximum stun. And, I gotta test to make sure that we're actually... Autumn says that I'm gonna be fashionably late, but, I'm never late, actually. I gotta test to make sure that we're actually... Alright, so good. Autumn says that I'm gonna be We're playing. So if you missed it, just a moment ago, I had an introduction where I said, welcome everybody to this week's episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings, episode 208 of Scotch and Smoke Rings.
Look at him.
I'm sure he would know better than I anyway. I am your neighborhood-friendly Oxhorn, as always, with my suspender set to maximum stun. We're going to have a fantastic show for you today.
Oh my god, who's that?
We've got leprechauns hiding in the corner, and in the middle we've got an elf. Today, I kid. You recognize this handsome gentleman right here, of course.
Beanstalk.
And in the middle today, we have a surprise guest. You all should know him as none other than Gregory Hartung, a.k.a. Greg Hartung. Can
you make that stop?
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. I'm making that stop. Anyway, yes, you're right. You guessed it. This is none other than Greg Hartung. Come all the way from the from the wilds of crocodile wrangling in the swamps of Florida to the sunny breezes of Seattle. How does it feel, my friend, to be on Scotch and Smoke Rings for the first time?
It is an honor, and I am pleased to be with you for the evening. Especially for the 4-year anniversary. Fate is just kind to me.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. This is actually the 4-year anniversary.
It's really been 4 years.
It's been 4 years to the day.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
No.
4 years ago today, I was sitting inside a garage, and there was paper on the windows, and there was clutter everywhere. And I did the first episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings, not knowing where it would go. But as we all know, it has gone here. And I hope everybody's happy. So, we've got a fantastic show. It's going to be an extra long episode because we have more cigars to smoke.
Ninja of WoW says, Greg, where's your classy beard?
Good question. Where is your classy beard? You brought it, but you left it in the other suitcase, huh?
Perhaps. But I've decided to. I've chosen to discard it. And is that someone's phone?
Yeah.
That is someone's phone.
No, that's a theme song.
He's gonna take it too. That's okay. That's all right. He's
a
veteran.
For me.
Right.
For me. Or not. That's all right.
Okay, let's switch things up a little bit because there's too little me in this shot, and that's a tragedy.
And I don't know if you can call this a beard, but this is. I haven't shaved since last week, so I've been continuing to grow it.
I noticed that.
Yes.
It's looking good.
So this is 1 week growth, and I wasn't shaved last week, so.
I gotta say I'm impressed. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of my brother's stubble? Do you think he should power through the itch and let it become as masterful as this? Or should he be a ladies' man and grow a chald? That is a bald chin, a chald.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm using it again today because I liked it so well last week.
Well, bye, guys.
Are you heading out?
Yes.
Say bye. Say bye to Arya, everybody.
Say bye to Angry Birds.
Bye, Angry Birds.
Nah.
They are so angry they want to bite you. But...
better to bite the wood than bite him.
Right. So we've got an amazing show for you today. We've got all sorts of exotic smokables for you today. But first, before we do anything, I'm going to take a glass of water.
And no El Toro Guaco. Greg should be in the middle because he is our guest today.
I'm only here practically one time.
Exactly,
only
one time. So
again, fate is kind to me. I'm here from Florida. I'm here to stay, at least just for this one episode. A momentous episode, mind you.
It is. It is. It also momentous for other reasons as well.
There are other reasons for this to be a momentous day. I think I'm going to go ahead and let Brian be the one to shout it out on the rooftops to tell the whole world.
Do it.
I am now technically engaged.
He is no longer a single man, ladies and gentlemen. He is off the market.
Well, I haven't been a single man for a while now, but we have made it official.
That's true.
That's right.
It's official with the ring and everything.
Sasha.
Here we go. Here's for the proof.
Cutie.
This is the proof of the pudding.
I'm just going to duck out of the way.
Smile.
Smile to the camera.
This is my beautiful fiance. I can call her fiance now. Oh my God.
That's a good word.
It sounds really nice to say that, by the way. But unfortunately, she doesn't have the ring on her because we
resized and stuff.
we took it to Jared. We took it to Jared. I went to Jared.
He went to Jared.
Yes. Oh my god.
So we can't show off the ring right now, but we're getting it retouched up because it is a family heirloom. So we're getting a new diamond put in, some other touch-ups, but we'll show it off some other time.
That's right. Well, I'm excited to see it. Congratulations to you,
Thank you.
the future Mrs. Dennis. There are only 2 women in the world that can wear that title, and they're both in this house. That's pretty
That
awesome.
makes me feel really exclusive right now. I want to go be exclusive in the kitchen.
Well, you
All
can shut the
right.
door 'cause we're going to start smoking.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Well,
So, thought we were. Actually, no, never mind. I thought
no,
we
no,
were-
go ahead. What is on your mind, good sir? You are a fan of the hour. We've got all sorts of stuff to
I have to say, Esmer64 says, wow, she is pretty. Thank you. I know.
She is pretty
I
gorgeous.
know. She
The
is
Dennis
gorgeous.
gentlemen, we do well. We have good taste.
And Baldbox says, Oxhorn wrote a book?
Oxhorn wrote a book. Why, indeed he
Might as
did.
well- you might as well get it over with.
Are you kidding me? We have 2 whole hours to get through today.
2 hours?
It's going to be a 2-hour-long
I was
show.
only planning. I only scheduled it in that.
You only got. Well, I'm sorry. You're going to have to cancel your other appointments because we have my novel to talk about, The Tale of Cloron Hastings, available for a low, low price from only the classiest of online retailers. Approved by this fine gentleman. Have you read it, good sir?
I've read part of it.
Part of it.
It's. I'm not a major bookworm, but it's in the process, and so
Right.
far it's so good. I am enjoying it.
So far, so good. I have not tainted him yet. That will come later in the novel. So,
Well,
I'll read it on my long flight back to Florida.
okay.
So I wasn't really privy to this 2-hour information here, and neither was my fiance. So I should probably go tell her because he doesn't know that's coming.
All right. So, just so you know, it's we're gonna make it up to 2 hours. It might be shorter depending on how hot we get. It might be a little longer. We'll see. We'll see. If
I'll do my very best.
If the ladies start getting hungry, because we have a giant ham cooking, if the ladies start getting hungry, and if people are antsy, we might cut it short. But if things start to go well, we'll be about 2 hours. So do you still need to go let her know? That's fine. That's fine.
Yes,
Me too. Yeah,
of course.
Just, jump on up. All right. So
Sorry, I'm whipped now, so I have to.
that's what happens.
So I guess we should just get to the cigars once he gets back.
Yeah, we should wait until he gets back to
All right.
to light our smokables. But you are the fan of the hour today. You flew all the way from the farthest he could possibly be in the continental United States from me, Florida. That doesn't get much farther in the continental United States. He flew all the way here just so that he could co-host this show and say hello to all of you on our 4-year anniversary.
That, and it's also just a matter of fact that my dad, who's in the room right over there,
Right
taking
over
a
there.
picture, he has a little business opportunity because he's working with these people who make coffee. And we actually went to this distribution plant in, hello, welcome back. We went to this distribution plant yesterday.
Yeah.
In which they sort out they arrive in the burlap sacks from Costa Rica. Then they sort them out. Then they go through the roasting process, which was very intriguing. And how they sort them out, how they package, and how it compares to the other sort of coffee, in which I'm sure maybe one of you probably drink, maybe the Dunkin' Donuts or the Starbucks, or I'm
Fascinating.
I'm talking about not like the one that you buy at the store, which in some cases is completely different from buying it in the bag in the grocery store. I forgot all the mainly the details, but it's primarily like some of them just kind of lazily picked the beans. Like some of them still have like the outer skin on them or whatever. It's just kind of poorly. Oh, what is that? Is that iced tea?
That's a giant iced tea.
From Jasper's Coffee.
Jasper's Coffee, which probably uses some of the beans that you were talking about just now.
Possibly. I mean, some of them are like Panera, which is what my dad's primarily focused on because
Right.
his occupation is convincing these buyers or these people from Publix, which is the supermarket from where I am, to get these items on their shelves. And it's a very prosperous occupation, and that's pretty much why I'm here to begin with. It's
Excellent.
also again, fate is kind to us. He's here on business, and okay, well, I think he's giving me a sign I shouldn't talk too much about it.
Oh, Dad!
He's a hover dad, right?
Am I saying too much?
He's directing the show right now. All right, cut. Greg has said too much.
Okay.
You're off the stage.
Okay.
I kid.
All right. Well, anyhow, but he's here on business, and it went fairly well. The meeting with the people, because he just talked on the phone to meet them in person, and how they're trying to convince these people to buy Panera, the Panera coffee. Which
Nice.
I don't drink coffee, but it was it's still very convincing that they're better than most of the other
All right. Coffee
competitors.
roasters?
Competitors,
Yeah.
yes. And also, again, he's here on business. I'm here on enjoyment and being here with you, and you find people.
Well, I'm
on
glad your dad had business here.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yes, me too. Me too.
That's always a very good thing to have. I hope one day I too will be in such a state where I can fly my son all over the world to see some amazing
Hey,
sights.
is there a way you can put the text
and
on the
amazing.
screen?
I can. Which one would you like? Both of them?
Oh, I don't care.
So we-
I like. Yeah, there we go.
See,
All
that's
right.
all
So
that-
there's the live stream
Let's go.
chat,
All right, there we go.
and there's the Twitch TV
Yeah.
chat.
So usually I
Yeah,
find
there
a
we go.
comment.
I don't want to look away or anything.
Yeah,
There we
exactly.
go.
Every
That's
now and then I
much
find
Perfect.
a comment that sticks out. And we'll,
better.
Great. So now we can actually read your comments. That's important.
That's
Thank
right.
you, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
would very much like to see the chaos that usually goes on in Twitch TV, in which is the cute little hardcore. Is cute little, oh, there he is. Cute little
Hey!
hardcore kitten is on.
Oh, hold
Cute
on.
little hardcore kitten. Good.
Hold
He's
up,
moderating.
Cardon says it's a bean. Cardon! It's been a long time since I've seen your name. Just want to say hi to you.
Pleasure, Cardon, to
Yeah.
see you again.
Artier Rose on chat asks me, when did I meet this classy gentleman, Oxhorn? Well, I actually met him once in BlizzCon 3 years ago in 2010.
2010, yeah.
It was for the briefest of moments, but it was filled with joy and honor, and I was honored to meet with him for the briefest of moments, and I just met him.
It was a good time.
And that was that's pretty much the only time other than now that I have encountered this fine fellow.
But it's hard to have too much Oxhorn in your life. And so he flew all the way from Florida just to get a dose more.
Right.
Right?
Mhm.
All right.
It's so embracing, so invigorating.
Well, ladies and
I
gentlemen,
can sense your envy. It's escalated, I can tell you that.
it's 13 minutes into the program, but we haven't poured anything and we haven't lit anything. This is important and it's time.
Are you
So,
21?
I am.
Sweet!
yes, he said
I
it
am,
on
yes.
film. I cannot get in trouble.
Yes, I know how my beard
Wait,
and
so you're exactly 21? Or
Yeah.
over?
over 21.
Over 21.
Nice.
Exactly, yeah. And my birthday and the show is be the best
It
week
co-
in my
coincides.
life.
I just was curious.
Well,
No, but I'm
it's good
over.
to know.
I'm 7 months over.
Here,
Gotcha.
here are our options. Royal Gentleman, which is a bottom shelf Scotch. Kraken, which is of course a favorite rum here at Scotch and Smoke Rings.
Of course.
And I bought this bottle today. This is a 12-year-old bottle of Glenfiddich. I bought this bottle with money that was donated to the show by David Cross, one of the viewers here at scotchandsmokerings.com. You know what he did? He did something amazing. You see that little button below the viewer that says Buy Oxhorn a Cigar, Donate? He clicked on it, and he put the number... Well, I can't tell you how much he donated because maybe he doesn't want the world to know, but he donated a hefty sum, large enough to buy this beautiful bottle of Scotch whiskey. So, David Cross, if it weren't for Greg Hartung being here, you would be the fan of the day. But since he's here in the flesh, you two are going to have to share the podium for the title, but you're both right up there.
That's
So,
right. Yeah, we both brought wondrous, prosperous things to this show,
wondrous
rather than
prospects.
just myself. And as you will find out in just a moment.
Excuse me, sir. This glass is dirty.
That's because of me. If you want, I will drink from that. I handled it with my hands. Is it really dirty?
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty
It
fun.
could be because of. Oh, I thought it could be because
So
of.
do we
sunshine.
have glasses or do I need to go get some?
We have shot glasses
Oh.
because we have no other glasses, actually. Unless you want to drink from a coffee mug.
I'll definitely drink from that.
From this?
From again.
Would you
Chinese
prefer-
spit. Yes,
Here.
this will be my first.
Would you like that? It was clean a moment ago until I drank a giant glass of water out of
No, I have to be conscientious
it. Of what?
of everything around me.
Sure. So, go. Yeah, I didn't say you had to fill it up.
No. Well, you know me. You
wants
give me
to.
a glass
He
that
wants to
big, I
so
just
bad.
might fill
This
it.
is
That's why I brought these.
This is
I
a
will-
4-year anniversary, so
Yeah, well,
wouldn't hurt to celebrate a little bit.
If you want a mug, go get a mug. It's okay.
No, I'll do shots.
Is it shots? All right. Shots.
I will sip a shot glass.
Sip-
That's awkward. isn't
sip
it?
a shot. No,
How do you sip a shot glass?
like this. 1 or 2 sips.
Well, here for me.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Time for some Glenfiddich. This is one of my favorite scotches in the whole wide world. I think my number one Scotch is probably Lefroy, but this is a close second. Smell that.
All right.
Woo, smell that.
Almost like wine in a way.
In a way, it is.
Yeah, I've had this.
And you know what? I'm gonna be a little bit adventurous. I'm gonna actually try my first. Try Scotch a little bit, but the tiniest fraction of it, gentlemen.
Okay, what is your alcohol tolerance level?
Well,
Right.
no, I haven't been drunk. I just, it's just that I don't.
Wait for the rest of us. We're gonna take shots and do a cheers.
It's only just the tiniest bit. It's not that because I have a low tolerance.
How much would you like? The whole thing?
No.
Half of it?
See, it's
Less than that. Just like
it's
I'll
okay
tell
if you
what.
have a low alcohol
There,
tolerance.
stop.
Are you kidding me? All right, hey, there is no judging.
You know what?
There's no.
I told you. I told you last night.
You did.
And I hung up with this wonderful guy last night. We actually went out to the Ram.
The Ram. His dad took us out for dinner. It was amazing.
Yes.
I should have.
I'm gonna have the emergency water on standby
just in
because
case.
again, I've tried alcohol before, never Scotch, so this might be quite a shock to me.
First time for everything.
An amusement to you,
Ladies
You
and
fine
gentlemen, cheers.
Are we shotting these?
Sure, if you want.
All right, shot it. Shot away.
Yeah, you see? No, you're right.
That's good.
That is
It's pretty good.
Very tasty.
you know what?
Like putting your mouth in a campfire, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Put your
It's
mouth in.
it's not as well. Hang on. I gotta douse this flame out.
Put out the fire.
So yeah, what I was trying to say, it's okay if you're a lightweight because I would consider myself a lightweight because I only
Yeah. That's
I
true.
only drink when I'm at church now.
Just
very
like this?
rarely at a karaoke bar. So yeah, don't have high tolerance as I used to. So I'm right there with you.
Excellent.
Well, again, as I was saying, it's not that because I don't get drunk off alcohol easy. It's just that I haven't acquired the taste for the majority of it quite yet.
Yes.
I mean, I just turned 21 like
7 months ago.
7 odd months ago.
All right.
-ish.
Well, it takes some tolerance to build up your tolerance for it. It's kind of like that scene from the Princess Bride where he builds up an immunity to iocane powder. You kind of got to build up an immunity
before
to
your time?
Scotch.
What?
Was that before your time, Princess Bride?
Oh no, you've seen Princess Bride, haven't you?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm afraid not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
that's our generation thing.
Really?
Yeah.
But it came out in the
Yeah.
80s.
Well,
Well,
It was
yeah.
before our generation.
Right.
Okay, the reason we know about the Princess Bride is because our parents
Our
loved it so much
parents.
that they wanted to show their children, even though it was before our time technically.
Look, if you do one thing on the flight home after you finish my novel, watch The Princess Bride. It's a fantastic movie. Anyway,
it's a fantasy, right?
it's a
Kinda.
humorous fantasy. Yeah.
All right.
Jonathan says, "As you wish." Sorry.
It's a love story.
It's a love story. Yeah.
All right. Well, with
Moving
that
on.
with that out of the way, can you hand me my classy beverage choice right there? There we go.
Here we go.
Oh, ginger ale is amazing.
I don't want to point this out because it could lead to copyright infringement, but it's ginger ale.
You have the freedom to show label.
No, ginger ale is great.
So
Yes.
for
Okay,
for those who don't drink alcohol, a second best is to find something that has an alcoholic name in it, like ginger ale or root beer,
beer.
right? So, that tends to be the way. So
much better.
very tasty. Would you like a glass, or are you good with the bottle?
A glass would be nice. I just don't want. Well, we haven't breaking. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Apparently it's
Oh,
dirty.
well, that's a
but-
dirty one.
That's
Thank
fine,
you.
all right,
No, it's
I-
all right.
it's-
no,
it's
no. You know
whatever
what?
you- whatever you
as,
want,
as
my
long as
friend.
you cleaned it, it's no. See, I've seen worse. It's fine.
It's not too bad.
It's all right. I mean,
you can hold it up for the
I mean,
podcast.
so-
Do you have like a waiver he can sign before?
Like he doesn't want to get sick. Or, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's all right. I'm taking risks today. I just drank my first
First Scotch, and now he's
All right,
drinking
well-
for the first time out of a dirty glass.
Uh-huh.
He's taking risks here in Seattle.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, I will have a little thing of rum.
Rum,
Yes.
right? Sure.
Is this yours? You didn't finish yours?
No, I didn't. I told you I was gonna have like a fraction
You
of a
left
sip.
some.
But there wasn't much in there to begin with.
That was my first Scotch. Surely you would have had the same reaction your first time. You were like,
Okay, my first time with
"Whoa,
Scotch,
that is hot."
I poured it into an 8-ounce water glass and drank the entire glass. Because I didn't realize at the time that you're supposed to sip Scotch. Needless to say, I discovered that you're supposed to sip Scotch.
Hang on a second. This thing is off.
Yeah, it's supposed to do that.
Designed that way.
It's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be a very clever.
Okay,
drink.
well, let's not hope it doesn't fall over.
It won't. They're made to go like that.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
so I know it's gonna make you nervous, but you can flick it around and it'll be all right.
I'll try my best to
There,
put it
so
that way.
you can want to taste this if you would like.
Would you like a taste of the Kraken?
Maybe later.
It's okay. It's okay. We're good. We know our limits.
At least the Scotch isn't still lingering
Right,
anymore.
This is not.
Continue
Doesn't
to
even compare
burn your
that. This
drink.
is not as harsh. It is very smooth.
Well,
But still.
okay.
we have a nice large bottle here.
I'll try it, but again later. But right now, I think we need to move on to the cigars right now.
We do. I'm excited about the cigars.
More
So
importantly, yes, you're right.
Yes.
So, here,
I'm
would,
sorry.
would you like to talk about these, my friend?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Not only have I provided myself here, I have provided the crown jewel.
Look at this.
Cigars.
So did you bring those?
I did bring
Nice.
cigars. I did
Look
bring
at
the
these
cigars
suckers.
straight from Florida, Tampa, Florida, mind you, in a district called Ybor City, in which back in the early 1900s-ish, Cuban immigrants moved to that district, Ybor City, and established many cigar factories.
The literal name of these is work of art.
Are they?
Yeah,
Exactly.
they're called work of art cigars.
I mean, I wouldn't consider those. Probably aren't considered Cuban cigars because I think that's kind of illegal to.
But what you can do is you can purchase Cuban seeds and then grow Cuban seed tobacco in Nicaragua or the Dominican Republic,
All right,
and they're
well-
similar to Cubans, but
All right.
They're not from
Well,
Cuba.
I'm gonna actually. I think I'll take one of these.
would you like a whiskey stone in your shot glass?
Huh?
I will have one in
I
mine.
think I'll take one. I think I'll take a shorter one here because I'm not exactly. I'm not saying I'm bad at it. Don't expect me to blow smoke rings, either. I'm definitely going to contribute to. What does that do?
It's a whiskey stone.
They keep them cold.
You have to be able to say that you've had
Okay,
Scotch out
There's
of a
no
whiskey
alcohol
stone.
in there.
Yeah, it's
Okay. Well, thank you. I was wondering. Okay, and they don't melt too. That's
No.
good.
right. It's a rock.
That's good too. So I think I'm gonna. And so anyway, the cigars that I provided are Arturo Fuente,
Great brand, by the way, Arturo Fuente.
and we've also provided Florida Ybor City, which I think those are actually reserved for.
Hey. He says that kitten can't ban in Twitch. There's a lot of people on Twitch that are just saying whatever they want.
Cute little hardcore kitten you can't ban. I thought I made you a mod.
No.
Who am I banning today? I'm happy to throw down the ban hammer.
All right, I'd be happy to contribute to spine.
Yes,
the-
if you-
Peter Scruff says, Jesus, what is this? I'm glad you appreciate the show. Peter
Yes.
Scruff.
But you asked the right person, because of anyone in the world, Jesus does know what this is. So, look, Dark Dude Dirk says, why are you all wearing fedoras? Hello? That is not a fedora, my friend. All right, yeah, just let me know if something needs to be banned, and I will do the honors and ban.
All right, wearing fedora. Well, they're not fedoras, but this is just how classy people dress. That's just how it is.
Sure. You have to have a hat of gentlemanly stature. That is part of the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Hawkster says it's a derby.
Cranther says, I think I will
Spelled
accidentally
like Furby.
cut too much of my cigar. Well, maybe so, but I'm going to leave it to the professional to do it
No,
for me.
this guy's from Florida. He has experience, I think, smoking gentlemanly stogies.
Some, but
Some.
not everything. Like smoking, but I don't know about cutting. So that
Cutting?
might,
All right,
that might just be.
we're here to cut.
I'll leave it to the master.
So, but wait, we need to have a vote. Now, Hartung has brought this beautiful box of wonderful cigars. I also have this bad boy, which I purchased not long ago in preparation for the show. What should I smoke today?
I
ladies and
will
gentlemen?
not be upset if you choose that because that is a glorious looking cigar.
I'm curious about what you all would like.
Hold on, I have to say this question. Afrocious Wow says, Oxhorn, I have a very important question. I'm a Hispanic male with a huge afro. Should I grow out a beard to complement my afro? Sorry, I like that question.
It's a good question. Look,
Make it afro hair and afro beard.
if you can rock,
Afro combo.
if you can rock an afro, you're exactly the kind of guy who can rock a beard. So yes, grow the beard. All it's going to do is complement your already stellar afro. You have an Oxhorn seal of approval.
Ninja of WoW says I should try the egg. You know what? I would, but I don't want to rob
Where's your-
this fine cigar. Yep.
There you go.
Prepared. I don't want to rob this fine gentleman of that fine cigar, and I can just buy it online anytime.
Looks
so-
like this is the deal of the day. This has been sitting in my humidor for about 2 months. and it's ready to go.
I just can't. It would be cruel of me.
All right.
I'm just not that sort of person.
So, would you like me to cut your cigar for you, sir?
I would.
All right. I'll
Do I need
set
to
this
cut off
over
this
here.
one too a little bit?
That's the only end you need to cut off. Oh wait. Yeah, that's the end you need to cut
Did
off.
I cut the wrong end?
The blunt end right there is the one you light.
Oh,
So yes,
okay. Well,
snip
you-
that one.
You see how often I
See?
do this?
That's okay.
See,
That's
there you
okay.
go. He done goof, not me.
That's all right. No. We're not judging here at
No,
Scotch
it's your
and
foreign
Smokers.com.
cigars, sir. That's the problem.
Your cigars need to learn how to speak American.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. So the way it works, as my brother now knows, is when it comes to cigars like these, there's the blunt end, which kind of goes up like this. It looks kind of like a nipple. Now I know you're gonna laugh. Look, it's all right. There are nipples on many things, including crazy animals and baby bottles. So for me to say that this looks like a nipple is not unclassy. But you light the nipple end, and you cut the torpedo end.
I'm just gonna put this right here, or maybe somewhere. Just throw it on the ground. Maybe.
There you go. So now that is a finely cut cigar.
Right.
And
And you have a filter in here or anything, or not?
Nope.
Or
No.
used to?
No,
I don't know.
there's
That's
no
all right. I'll get used to it. It's not like I don't. It's not like I don't get sick or anything, and we have a fan
If it-
blowing. It's all right.
Well,
I'm not.
we are not going to be able to blow smoke rings in here.
Right, but that's the thing. These things have on-off switches.
Oh.
When it's time to
Okay, now
smoke
we're gonna
ring,
die.
when it's time to blow smoke rings, we turn the fans off. 2 clicks to the right, 2 clicks to the left. Right? Great. So they're off right now. Would you like a match, or would you like a butane-free?
I would like that actually. I like that. It looks like a blowtorch.
Oh,
Sorry. Oh. Whoa.
All right, here we go.
Embarrassing of me.
I will hold. They didn't notice. It's okay. I will hold the flame,
All right.
and then you just
right.
lean right into the fire. There you go. That's it. That's all you need. Perfect. And the nice thing about those is you just light that little bead at the end there, and then it
So you
just burns all the way down.
Really?
Wow, those fans are really.
Yeah, they help a lot.
They help. All right, so without further ado, it's time to ignite this fine thing. So you see how one end is already cut and the other end is wrapped bluntly? You cut the blunt end, and then you ignite the non-blunt end. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Look at those smoke
Awesome.
rings, good sir.
That is awesome.
Okay, can we turn the fans back on?
No, I haven't done my smoke rings. Then we have to give Greg
I'm
a smoke ring
dying.
lessons.
I'm dying too, man. This is why I complain every week I'm over
This
here.
is what I do every week for you, ladies and gentlemen. So no one here can complain. I do this every single week. Here we go.
I'm sorry, Ox.
Don't make me get Associate
complain
Professor
again.
Evil on you.
Oh no. We don't want that now, do we?
Hartung! Wahahaha!
Greg, your sis is watching. Who's your
Oh,
sis?
am I? Oh, is she? Where? Is she on Twitch or?
I don't know. Someone named Allie said that.
Alright, yeah, that's my sister's name. Where is she? Is she?
Right here. Greg, Allie, Greg, your sis is watching.
Hello, sister of mine.
She says, "What's up?"
I hope you're feeling better. Hopefully this will lift your spirits and whatnot.
Sacrifice Diamond on Twitch says, who is the gentleman in the middle? What is his name?
I am Greg Hartung. I am a longtime fan of this fine gentleman, Oxhorn, and Beanstalk. I would never neglect you, my good friend.
You can go ahead and neglect me. I don't care.
Oh, come on. You make the show all the more better.
Beep in a Jeep says, finally, I am in time for one of your web streams. So good to have you here, Beep in a Jeep.
I love your name, by the way.
It's a great name, by the way. So, it's time for a smoke ring lesson. Now, would you like to try and blow a smoke ring?
Well, I guess I can. I mean, I got my water just in case I... That doesn't mean spewed, by the way. It
The
means...
trick is don't inhale and you shouldn't need water.
I'll try... I'll do my best.
Okay.
Have you taken a puff of it yet?
I have. It's a nice cigar.
Yeah, it should be nice and mellow. So here's the way it works. You've probably seen this a million times on my show.
I just don't want to puff too much because I've done this cigar way too fast and I just feel lightheaded afterwards, which I'm assuming that's a side effect if you smoke
If you smoke it too fast, you do get a little lightheaded. So what you do is you bring the smoke into your mouth.
Right.
You don't inhale it. This is your tongue. This is the tip of your tongue. This is the base of your tongue. You curl your tongue back up. You make a perfect circle with your lips. Then you just flick it.
I don't know. I don't have much of a... I don't want to... This may sound sound dirty or anything, but I do not have a talented tongue. I'm sorry, did I say something unclassy?
No. We all have our limitations.
It's all right. No one's perfect. It's okay.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
It's all right. No, No one. It's all right. Just try it. This is your first
All right,
time.
I'll do my best. Just kind of
All right.
again, just kind of like tip of tongue, base of tongue. Just flick it back. Just like invert it back a bit or something. Okay.
I'll have to say, Brandon, Oxhorn, mine are very much better than yours for that.
My
Whoa.
cigar hasn't fully gotten on
Whoa.
flame yet.
I'm just saying, I'm out smoking you right now.
You are, but that's because I've just got this little bit on fire. Wait until that's on fire.
Because I cut the end here. It's giving me bigger, thicker.
I see.
smoke rings.
So that's the key right there. All right.
I think it. I don't know if it needs. Does it need reigniting?
Well, see if you can get smoke out of it.
Sorry. No, it probably needs a reignite. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's
okay.
not you. It's not you.
I know. It's all right. There you go. Good.
I don't know if. Again, I'm not. Don't expect greatness coming from me, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't just try it, right? Step into the water. It's cool.
All right.
Oh my gosh, it's hot in here.
It's all right. We're almost there. As soon as he does a smoke ring,
All right.
the fans turn on.
Okay.
No pressure.
I'll do my best.
No pressure.
Well,
Keep trying. 3 times
again,
the charge.
I think I may have inhaled some a little bit.
Don't do that.
Well, again, I'm a novice at this thing. I just keep it in my mouth and just see. I don't know if I
It's all right. We'll have time to practice. Let's
You
turn
know
these
what?
fans on.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Fans must turn on.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna have my classy beverage right now.
Sounds good. Hey, turn that light off for just a second. Let's see what happens here to the lighting. Yeah, it was really helping. Turn it back on. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. Well, that's all right. We've got our fans now. Go ahead and feel free to point that one right at you if you want.
Lepidus,
No, that's no.
I'm sorry, hang on a second.
That's-
Lepidus, I did not forget about
Careful.
your
Whoa.
request. Whoa.
I had it there in a perfect spot. It's gotta be facing. No, it's gonna fall right over. That's a little better, but all right. If that's what you want to do.
Anyway, Lepidus, I did not forget about your request, but we'll get to that in just a moment.
Great comment here from GJD. Says, hello, Brandon. You may not remember me, but my name is Dreyer from Scotland. I played with you way back in the Wii game days with the Team Fortress 2 game days. Greg remembers that. I haven't watched the show in about 3 years due to the time differences, but I did purchase your book, I Love You, and greatly enjoyed it. And now, with my glass, I raise a toast to you, Mr. Dennis, for the years of entertainment you have brought. Thank you, good sir. I got to pour something. Brian, I had the lighting perfect. What are you doing?
I apologize if I keep coughing, because again, I'm a relative novice at this.
Better?
I think I may need water for this.
Didn't you have water?
Yeah, no, it's right here. No, I said I need it
Oh, you're
right
better.
now.
Anyway, good sir, I raise a glass. Thank you very much for buying my novel and continuing to be an amazing fan.
Cheers.
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 Away.
Cheers.
Palisade says, Brandon, do you enjoy Glenfiddich single malt? Oh man, that Glenfiddich, man, I hate that stuff so much. It's such a bad scotch. I love Glenfiddich. I bought this today thanks to one of you. An awesome fan bought me this bottle with a wonderful donation at scotchandsmokerings.com. So cheers to you all. And thank you to the Hartung family for bringing this awesome box of stogies, which is just amazing. We will be smoking those for weeks to come. So thank you very much, good sir.
Again, novice here. Do not worry about me. I'll get over it. We've still got probably an hour and a half-ish. So.
Yeah. By the way, what did your beautiful fiance say about the 2-hour issue?
Just says, do what you gotta do.
All right, we will do what we gotta do and drink what we gotta drink and
Yeah.
smoke what we gotta smoke. And who cares about sleep and traffic
What about food?
and driving late at night? There is a giant ham
Yeah.
waiting for
And I
you.
have to wait an hour and a half.
It's been cooking in the crock pot.
We
It will
brought
be
cheesecake.
cheesecake.
We brought cheesecake.
We're gonna have ham and cheesecake and Glenfiddich scotch and cigars. I'm telling you, it's like a birthday,
Man, I
really.
just took a shower and now my shirt is drenched with sweat.
Yeah,
I
I'm starting to get that way too, but
And you have a buttoned up shirt and 2 layers to boot.
just one, but
All right.
it's still.
None of you can complain.
Oh, no.
This is called 2 layers.
None of you can complain
I thought
because
you mentioned
I am
there's
the only one
something
here with a beard. If you think that you're suffering right now. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, Greg Hartung, he is such a fan of this show that he has decided to alter it forever in a way that is quite amazing. Now, for the first time in the history of the program, we have a mascot. I would like to introduce you to our new mascot, Kevin. Hi, Kevin. What do you have to say about this show?
I want Scotch.
All right, Kevin, you know what? I'm never going to do that again. I really don't think this is the kind of show where I can make this into a puppet. So this is Kevin. He is the new mascot of Scotch and Smoke Rings, and I will probably do something wonderful and nail him to the wall back there.
Make a little shelf for him.
Yeah, I'll make a little spot so that he can sit and watch everybody.
64, you totally got it. You got it. You're the first one to get that.
The first one to get that this is Kevin.
Kevin.
Bacon.
Exactly.
Kevin Bacon, right.
So, nail him on the wall, and when you're here doing the show by yourself, you can always, when you're asking a question, you're like, what do you think, Kevin?
That's exactly what I want to do, right?
You
When I don't have co-hosts, I now have Kevin.
You nailed me to the, he's going to say, like, you nailed me to the wall, and you're asking me for opinions.
He also looks devious. I mean, look at his face.
I know.
Well, you have to learn.
He looks like he would do something to you at
You
night.
have to learn ventriloquism skills now.
Oh man, now I'll speak through my beard. Hello, my name is Kevin.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's once you're if you have your mustache like totally enveloping your mouth, like I don't know, like one of the Duck Dynasty guys.
Yeah. Those guys are classy gents.
Right.
Dark Dude Dirk says, Darkwing Duck Dirk says, now I feel like eating bacon. Shame on you, Oxhorn. No, not shame on me. Thank me and thank Greg.
They want him to put you up to the very close to the camera.
Say hello to Kevin. He kind of have
face.
He has a devious.
He's a
little
very
smile.
devious strip of bacon.
I'm probably gonna have to nail him somewhere so he can't go anywhere because he would do
He
something.
will. He's up to stuff.
Yeah, if I ever left him to host the show by himself, I don't know where this show would go. But this is Kevin. I love him to death. Thank you very much, Greg.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I just figured it was that, and there was also that. It was actually, for those who are wondering, I found that at the Underground Tour gift shop in downtown Seattle. I managed to spot that, and I figured, mascot, Scotch and Smoke Rings, I've got to get that. And also, next to that was actually bacon-flavored floss and that gummy bacon that one of your fans submitted. Excuse me. Fan, yeah, it's kind of almost not helping. That's blowing my face, but you know what? I'm not complaining.
So what, is there a fan blowing right at you?
No, I'm at the smoke.
Oh,
sorry.
When I do that? No, sorry.
No.
I'll try and blow it that way from now on.
Well, I'm going to do a shout out here. Someone saying,
right,
William Moore says, Dear Ox, I hate to impose, but would you give my dearest mother a shout out? Her name is Jessie. Please and thank you.
Shout out to Jessie. Is it her birthday? Is that what?
It's her mother.
Oh, okay.
You don't need an occasion to give a shout out to a mother.
Every day is a wonderful day to celebrate mothers. So shout out to your mother. Thank you. She raised an excellent son who enjoys this program, right? I have to say.
Yes, and I wish my mother would be here to visit.
Fan.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Well, I was trying to blow smoke ring in the fan, but it doesn't work.
Well, you can always turn it off. Would you like to do that?
No, it's way too hot for that.
No.
I think I'm okay.
It's all right. I'm fine here.
It's all right.
Anyhow, but yeah, I wish my mother were here to be part of this. I'm not saying she's, gone. She's back home. She has to take care of the dog.
Everybody has their responsibilities,
That's
right?
true. That's true. But she would have probably loved this trip as well because she actually, my dad also lived here for quite a long time in his childhood. And what are you laughing?
I'm laughing at this comment. He says, Reaper of Shadow says, ow, my brain hurts. The guy in the middle is educating us. Education is great. That was a compliment.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm just saying, I'm not saying that it's just that education is a part of Scotch and Smoke Rings.
It is. We exist not only to entertain, but also educate. And by educating, also entertaining. That is what we do here at Scotch and Smoke Rings.
I'm also kind of in the dark here. Maybe it's because of your lead.
Yeah, that's why I was turning this
No,
up.
I'm laughing at a different comment that I'm not going to say.
I know it's hot, but I want to actually
Look at grunt.
That's true.
Grunt
That's true.
gamer.
Do I need to ban someone?
No.
Ox is gonna nail Kevin Bacon. Oh,
thank you for reading that aloud.
I wasn't going to say it, but
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. See, sometimes my filter can be.
You read out loud before you filter it into your brain to come. Yeah, that happens to me sometimes.
I am so
In
sorry.
fact, I'm guilty of that multiple times. Okay, so
Glad I'm not alone.
Yeah,
I'm
sometimes
glad I'm
it's
not
just it's through the eyes and out the mouth before.
Nail on the wall with a hammer,
with a hammer
and a nail.
An actual nail.
See, you didn't let me finish there.
That's right.
Or you didn't finish your sentence. So anyway, as I was saying,
Yes, continue.
my father, who's in the other room taking care of Gavin, seems to grow fond of him.
Oh, yeah, that's cute.
Hopefully not too fond.
Little baby Gavin.
Anyhow, my father lived here for quite, I think like 7 or 8 years during his elementary school days, and he moved back. And then when he took my mother, I think it was when either they were dating or when they were engaged or something, like in their early years, she tried to convince him to live here in Seattle. So he tried his best, thinking like, you don't want to live here, you want to live in Florida, where it's always sunny, it's never rainy, pardon me, too often. And, you know, you just don't want to live here. I mean, it's nice, but it's nice to visit, not nice to live, because, you know, getting here was one good reason. It took me over 45 minutes to get here. The traffic is ridiculous.
Oh, you love it.
It's pretty rough traffic, but
Right.
I actually like
Right.
the
It
rain.
grows on you. Actually, no, it never grows on you.
It
Traffic never grows on you.
It grows on you, but it hasn't grown on me quite yet.
No.
Delanish says, evening Oxhorn, I know this is already answered, but may I ask who the two fine gentlemen are with you? You see, you can't even come to Scotch and Smoke Rings without being recognized for what you are, a gentleman. This is my brother Beanstalk, and this is our good fan,
Look,
Greg Hartung.
Somebody just said my hair was atrocious and leave the hat on, so I'm taking it off.
Oh, you see what he does there?
I
That's
might-
rebellion, that's what that is.
I don't think I'll
That's
take
me.
my hat off
That's
for
me
quite a
being
while.
stubborn.
He's a rebel, man.
That's right.
I think I'll get it.
See, this is great. I love it when I have co-hosts because they can take over some of the responsibilities of hosting, and I can sit and enjoy my scotch and cigar. Right? I don't have to talk so much. I can actually get through this fine thing right here.
Right.
So.
But anyhow,
Take a screenful. Look at that glorious head. Yes. I hope you're crying.
Go away.
No.
Yeah.
What about fan art?
I'm only here one time. That's right, fan art.
We have fan art. Are we ready for fan art?
Right.
I think it's only
But-
45 minutes into the show.
We're not even halfway done, right?
Wow,
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm so glad this is going to be 2 hours.
It's going to be a fantastic time. We have some excellent fan art for you all. Somewhere. Let's try.
I actually read a post on your Oxhorn page saying that due to Ario's comment of Blood Elves, that they were submitting requests or something. Maybe that's going to be the fan art. I don't know.
Well, we shall see, but here's our first number. This was submitted by Autumn, and look, it looks like a unique custom piece of fan art. Look at that. It's so well done.
It almost looks like a comic book in a way.
She says, I wasn't sure I could complete this drawing in time for the show tonight. It took several hours to draw in color, and whew, I'm done, ha ha ha. I know the horns aren't exactly right, but at this point I'm tired and I don't care.
That's very well done.
Autumn, that's an amazing picture.
I believe that's actually her first, as far as I know, her first Tauren drawing as well.
Well,
Quite
that's amazing
possibly.
job.
Because she's done like Blood Elf and Human, because they're easy to draw.
Yeah, no, I understand. Look, the horns look great to me, and I am a Tauren, so you should feel quite satisfied. I love it when we get unique pieces of fan art submitted to the show.
I like it.
Excellent job. Thank you so much. This one was submitted by Eric, and it says, Happy 4th Anniversary Scotch and Smoke Rings. And we have a number 4 here, and a whole bunch of characters. I don't know who they all are, so I'm going to go ahead and read the comment. The comment says, This photo is dedicated to Ario. We thank you for being an elf fan.
This is the one.
But we are even more excited that you are an Oxhorn fan. Thank you all. Thank you to all the Scotch and Smoke Rings fans who submitted their character for this photo. Happy 4th Anniversary, Oxhorn. Love the Elven Fellowship and Azeroth, who support Oxhorn for War Chief, as it should be. Real hope and real change we can believe in.
Yes.
You know things are bad in politics when elves are voting for Oxhorn. I just have to say, the current guy must not be a good leader. But look at this. You know what? I can't even hate on this. Look at all this. Look at it. It's amazing. Look at all of these different characters. Even if they are elves, you know what? At least they're not dancing on... Wait, they are dancing on mailboxes. Oh,
They're
my
dancing on the
goodness.
number 4.
And mailboxes.
Oh, there's a
Look,
mailbox.
They're dancing on
my
mailboxes.
God.
It's pretty rough.
Very sad.
It's mixed feelings.
Mixed
in a way.
feelings, but mostly good feelings.
Right, right.
So thank you very much for that, Eric and company. Then we have this one from Autumn, and she says this has nothing to do with Oxhorn, but I was just wondering what my fellow fans thought of my new drawing. This is my human, apparently a hunter. Yes, it's an alliance, haha, sorry, Oxhorn. Hunter named Scully and her pet Mulder. You can see the original characters on my Facebook profile pic. You know what, you really do have a knack for the illustration, I have to say.
It's very, very nice. Look, it's very nice.
I love the bow.
Then we have this.
Yeah,
Yep. Nailed it. Beard style.
I love it. Who submitted that?
That's submitted by somebody we can't.
We can't say.
Say his name.
Well,
in fact,
anyways, it's
goodness. Moving
Yeah,
on.
move.
Goodness, sorry, I didn't realize that. Anyway, thank you for that wonderful submission. Then we have this one, Oxhorn and Bean wishing H-Star a birthday smoke ship. Ox, Stag, Mortus, Bean, and Scotch and Smoke Rings crew on an air battle carrier eating cake for HT Star's birthday. That is the smoke ship we did.
Nice.
Very well done. Nicely captured. And I believe that's all the fan art we have today.
Really?
I think that's everything.
Okay.
So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for all of your wonderful submissions. I'll go ahead and put this back so that we can see the chat boxes. There we go. The chat is back up.
All right. But yeah, I'm sorry if I bored you with my history and mainly my folks' history about this place in Seattle.
We find you fascinating.
But let me just finish the story. Overall, he barely managed to convince my mother to finally move down to Florida, which I'm okay with that. I mean, granted, it is humid almost every single day of the week. Like outside, when it says like 70, it feels like 60 or whatever. And I figured, and it was very nice. It was a very nice break from the 80, 90 degree weather that's currently falling down on Florida. But I think it's actually raining right now. So
I'm sorry, but why is there a whole bunch of yellow shoutouts going in that chat?
Yellow shoutouts?
YOLO.
Yellow?
YOLO!
What is...
sorry.
I don't understand.
This is very awkward.
People are saying 420, yellow. What? I don't get it. All right, look.
It's past April. Why are you doing that now?
You don't know what YOLO means?
It means you only live once, right? Well,
right.
why YOLO? I don't get it.
It's the thing that all these like little tweens are yelling. They think it's the cool thing to say.
Oh, okay.
You only live once.
Right? Yeah, you know. Ario says it sometimes, but he like does it in like a really fruity voice, like yellow.
So he's making fun of the
making
yellow
fun
thing.
of it. So
Gotcha.
I want to make a web video where I'm gonna dress Ario up in like a shirt that says yellow, have a big bling necklace that says YOLO right there, YOLO hat, you know, and he's gonna be the YOLO boy.
I think that would be the next viral
YOLO
hit
boy.
on YouTube.
I think so
YOLO.
too. I really do.
All right, so we've got one here I got to do. She Hero Gaming says, all I want was a small piece of the Raffle Mouse song. I seriously love that song. All right, we actually have 3 people sitting here today. We have someone who could do Oxhorn, someone who could do Mortus, and someone who could do Staghorn. So do you think the 3 of us could do a quick bit of Raffle Mouse? All right, who's gonna be? Who? Do you want to be Mortus?
No, you go ahead.
All right. So then you guys, you'll be Oxhorn and Staghorn, right?
I don't know my part.
Okay,
That's
that's all you gotta do. All right, so here we go. So we gotta start. All right.
We want to turn the music off.
Yeah, I'll turn the music off. All right, a live performance of Raffle Mouse, thanks to She Hero Gaming. Here we go. All right. Raffle Mouse. Raffle Mouse. Raffle Mouse. We're pulling those noobs with your uber lead hacks and the prawn with the what to go foot to roxers, boxers, hacks. Raffle Mouse. Raffle Mouse. Raffle Mouse. Elite hacks foot to go. Pawn noobs foot to go. Eminem's. Roxers, boxers. Noobs. Lead. Hacks. Raffle Mouse. Raffle Mouse. Raffle Mouse. I'm uber lead, so uber lead. What a wonderful feeling, I'm poning again. Up.
Or was that?
Raffle Mouse. Raffle Mouse. Raffle Mouse. In the end. Raffle Mouse.
See?
Yeah.
See, you did that on purpose.
There we go.
Well, he's the maker.
I think we did it well.
I'm sorry if I did that thing, because I thought...
No, that's great.
By the movie, that was when he actually shoots him.
True. I don't think that's right. You called that. He's got this down to a science. Well, excellent suggestion. I do think that's probably the first time we've performed Roffelmau live in front of an audience.
I want to do smoke rings.
Ever. Okay, all right.
All
Smoke
right.
ring time. Fans going off. Time to sweat as if it's a sauna.
I just saw a comment. I have to say, Reaper Henry, is that McLovin? He's talking about Greg.
McLovin? How do you know he's talking about Greg? He might be talking about
Because
you.
you've seen the movie?
McLovin?
Okay, but what's that movie? You've seen that movie?
I've heard of it. I have not seen it, but yes, I kind of probably do.
Are you
You
talking
look
about-
like McLovin.
Are you talking about Strong Love or
No.
something bad?
Superbad.
Superbad.
McLovin.
You think it looks
The
like
guy
McLovin?
who gets the fake ID and he gets the name McLovin.
Yeah, that's right, McLovin. I don't know. I really don't see the connection. His glasses get in the way, right? He does not look too much like McLovin.
The slim face,
That's
probably.
All right. I can see
No,
it.
I can see how you can see that, and I think it's funny. Sorry.
Shawarma, yes, I will smoke. I just need to reignite because it just has a. I just haven't been. It's haven't.
You haven't been keeping it up?
Yeah, that's my
All right,
fault.
here,
I'm sorry.
I'll let you go ahead and do it if you want. Just hold it.
Right.
There you go.
Can I get rid of this?
Oh,
one?
yeah, sure.
Here we go. It's also kind of tearing apart.
Don't tear it off. It'll get worse.
Okay.
Just, there you
Whatever
go.
say.
But hold it in your lips, and there you go. Nicely done. Good job. Look at that. It's a flame.
I think I'll just stick with regular smoking, folks. I'm sorry. I don't think I can do a smoke ring. We leave it to the experts. I'm sorry. See? Look at that. It's more. I think it's more amazing to observe.
His are
than to
becoming
attack.
better than mine. Baby, I'm sweating my arse off in here.
Hey, you got a little close to the line. Walsh.
Sweating my wash off in here.
All right, more smoke rings or fan time?
All right. Well, before we go any further, I think I also have another extra surprise for this show. As you know, one of our fine fans, Patricia, sadly cannot be here. Hasn't been here for almost a year because she recently moved to an apartment. She can't get Wi-Fi. You know how it is. It's I mean, she has a job, but she has more expenses to cover. So I figured since she can't be here, I just decided.
Nice.
We both decided that that something else would
Is my show being hijacked right now?
No.
No, what's going on? What's going on? I don't know. Are you going to give her a call?
Yes.
Hey, there we go. Time to have Patrick on the show. It's been a very long
All
time.
right, can you pause that, please?
The music?
I was trying to like build more suspense, but I figured I might as well cut it.
I'm sorry.
So I'm gonna call Patricia right now.
See if she picks up.
I'm sure she did. She
All right.
texted like 5 times, like, "Are you gonna do it now? Are you gonna do it?"
Here we
now?"
go. We're waiting.
All right.
There are thousands of people sitting at the edge of their chairs. Their cigars have been placed to the side. Their drinks are on the table. They are waiting
All right.
for the voice of Patrick.
Here we go. Let me get her on speaker. It's ringing.
Be very quiet.
Patricia,
Hey, Grego, how's it going?
I'm doing good. You are now live on Scotch and Smoke Rings. I don't know if the fans can hear you. I'm just gonna turn it up a little bit.
I hope so. Hey, Oxhorn.
Hello, Patricia. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing great.
Well, we have missed you. I have to say that beautiful Nova Domina, she often says, was Patricia there? And I have had to say in a very sullen and somber voice, no. But now I can say yes, she was, because you're here today.
Yay! Thank you guys. I don't know if you can hear me in chat.
Can you hear her?
I'm pretty sure they can. You're pretty loud.
Yeah, they can hear you, I'm sure.
Yeah, you're up all the way.
Everybody say hi. Yeah, everybody's saying hi to Patricia. El Toro Guaco says hi, Patricia.
Hi, guys. I'm magically waving through the phone.
She's waving through the phone, ladies and
And I'm
gentlemen.
waving for you.
Oh my god, this is so cool.
Are you watching the show right now?
I actually just had a rough day today too at work.
Aw. I'm sorry.
I don't know, some stuff going on, and I actually almost lost my job today.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Well, if they ever need a reference,
The boss thought I was taking money today from the till for some reason.
goodness gracious. Well, they need to have their heads screwed on tighter.
I really don't know what was going on, so I just been bumped out most of the day.
Well, hopefully this lifts your spirit.
That's right. Let us raise a glass in toast to Patricia, who is with us in vocal form today.
The rum is
Oh
gone.
my god.
Hold. Here, I'm going to give him a little bit of scotch so that we can do this toast. Hold on. There,
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
there we go.
Here we go.
Bingo! To Patricia.
Many people in chat are giving you air hugs, so hopefully you are receiving those and you're feeling the warmth of their spiritual hugs.
That's great.
Along with the darn heat up here.
Well, we're feeling the heat pretty bad.
No.
We Canadians, we do have heat up here.
Well-
We just have snow.
yeah. Well, believe it or not, it's actually a sauna in here too. It's kind of a hidden fact in here because, well, we got fans, but even so, this. Yep. See, we're sweating pints here.
Not only
so-
do we have fans, but we have fans.
Why is the
Exactly.
rum gone?
The rum is... Thank you. Here, I'll just give this to you. You can pour as you see
He's
fit.
on a rampage. Help us!
No, my brother, he knows his limits.
We ran out.
And I need to do a cigar because this thing is like.
What did you do to it?
It took off its clothes. It's shedding.
All right, my
Whoa.
friend, let's
My
censor it.
cigar has
Censor it.
been stripped and it is dead.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, dude, that's even
graphic.
worse.
Usually
That's
that only
worse.
happens in Las Vegas.
Stripped and dead.
All right, well, yeah, it's just the usual. Well, I wouldn't say usual because I'm here now, and but yeah, you should totally check out the replay. This is a 2-hour show. I don't know if you've read this. It's a 2-hour show, so
We're close to 2 hours. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Greg told me through text messaging a while ago.
yeah, so
I
Right.
can still probably look it up on YouTube later anyway.
Cut the right side this time.
No!
I don't
It's
have
important.
internet at my apartment yet.
right, well, just whatever. No rush. It'll be on YouTube. It'll stay that
Wait.
way.
Did you get the right side? All right, he's doing it right. Sorry.
He's
I just did not want to see a good cigar violated. So here we go.
You're missing out. I'm sorry, but you're just missing out right here. But again, no rush. There's always a replay. It's always, and you're part of the show. It's not often that we call fans on this show to
Not
be part
at
of
all.
it.
No, because I don't have their phone number. So
Oh, we got more rum. Bean is happy.
He's cracking out the Kraken.
We are cracking.
Oh no.
Yes.
there you go.
That's so
What?
funny
Take
because
this-
it's funny because I just had like a what you call it, couple while going up visiting a friend.
Oh, did you?
Did you ever see
Oh, I don't know if
Doctor Strangelove?
Oh, sorry. Repeat that. I don't think she heard you.
Sorry, I'm just saying to the world. Have you ever seen Doctor Strangelove? If you have, then you'll know what I'm doing here. But if you're not,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you're again. We've added a couple of new things here to the show here, and it's definitely worth checking out when you get the chance. No rush. But
I knew Shawarma would get it. Shawarma's laughing.
At work anyway, so.
What?
Doctor Strangelove.
I'm lightweight.
all right, well, it's great. Well, it's great that you're a part of this show here, especially the 4-year anniversary here.
You made it, Patricia. We are so glad that you made it to the show today. We miss you, and we can't wait until you get internet and come back.
I know. I miss all you guys too.
Well,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother just he's like, even Miss Wow, I get it, I know, we're working on it. But
Well-
I haven't played WoW since probably, when did we last see Rift Letter? December? Christmas, oh my god, probably Christmas.
I think it was like 4 or 5 months ago. It could have been during
hard to
Christmas.
smoke.
I don't remember.
But don't worry, Ox hasn't played
Just
WoW much either.
Wait for it to get fully lit. Then it'll be okay.
Except Austin, forgive it.
Right, that's true.
If it's too hard to smoke, you might need to trim the end a little
He's
bit.
a classy man, you can't judge that.
That is true.
You can't indeed.
So anyway, we would. Anyway, I know it's already been an hour. This show has started. Time is flying by.
That's what happens to me every week. Like, it gets to the hour mark, and I'm like, really? It's already over? All right.
I'm just so glad this is a 2-hour show. Should we continue?
I think we're good. We're going to move on to the next segment of the show.
People are complaining that we haven't done don'ts for husbands
All
and
right,
don'ts
well,
for wives yet.
All right, it's
I
time
don't
for
know-
Don'ts for Husbands
I
and
don't
Not
know
for
if
Wives.
I don't know if I actually want to keep you on throughout the entire hour because it would run up both our phone bills.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I think we're just gonna cut it here for now. But it's great that you're finally part of the show after several months, at long last.
Yes.
And perhaps
Everyone's like, oh, she's here, you know, like, especially Gulbreth. If you're in there, I know you're in there somewhere.
Gulbreth.
She just gave a shout out to Gulbreth.
Gulbreth isn't on here, unfortunately. He actually is in camp, so he's another member or another longtime follower that's not here because he's just at camp. He's missing out, unfortunately, and there's.
Oh my God, Gul's gonna die.
Yeah, I'm afraid he's gonna miss out, but he's just gonna have to resort to the replay.
Well, we are going to put this show online later tonight or maybe tomorrow, and then I'll tweet out the link so that everybody can watch it. But until then, we've got another hour of Scotch and Smoke Rings to do. So thank you very much for coming to the show with us today, Patrick.
Yeah, you guys have fun. I'm gonna try and warm up some pizza apparently that we had in the fridge.
All right. Well,
Enjoy your
I
pizza.
hope the rest of your day turns out much better than earlier today. Hope it turns out great.
Yeah.
All right, everyone say bye, Patricka.
Say
Bye.
goodbye.
Okay, I'll check you later, Greg.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Love you guys.
All right.
All right, we're just gonna end it like that.
All right. Well, that was fun. I'm glad we had another longtime fan on the program today.
My sister says your bill's gonna be through the roof. That's probably gonna happen. But you know what? It's worth it. This is a once in a lifetime chance of being here with you two fine fellows. I'm just casting that aside for now.
This will never happen again. And good sir, if you need, feel free to dab your forehead.
I would.
Yes,
Thank you.
it is getting a
did
little
you
hot.
use this?
I used the other side.
Okay.
You can always open it up if you want.
Yeah.
It's
well,
completely
you know what?
unused.
I don't care.
No, I haven't blown my nose in it.
You know, it's lucky for me. My sweat doesn't accumulate on my head. It's like right here.
Okay, that's
All
gross.
right. I think I'm just.
Here.
Come on.
Jeez.
Come
Right here,
on.
right here.
Right, raise the class factor
Right.
up. Class factor needs to be risen. We don't talk about our sweaty follicles here. We talk
All
about
right. I don't know. I think I just used this side here, so.
it's a rag. You can use as much of it as you want. The nice
All
thing
right.
about rags
Well, no, I just want. I don't know. I
is
don't
you
want
can wash them.
Yeah, but I don't want you wiping on my side here. So.
So we'll go ahead and just open it up and then fold it over again. Oh man, look at that! This is like the high technology of
You know what?
of
I think I
rags.
might actually.
Continue to use it. That's okay. Use it. Take it. Use it up. It's yours.
All right. Do you have any spares though?
No, it's not.
No, for you, not for me.
Yes. I have a spare one. I did
Oh,
this.
I'm saving this.
I shall treasure this
In my
rag.
pocket.
All right.
It is filled with Greg's stuff.
Well, maybe we
I'm
should.
gonna give sacrifices to this sweat.
All right. Well, an hour has passed, but I think we should move on to one other pressing matter.
Okay. What's that?
To which, what you released just yesterday, I believe.
All right.
Did
It
you
is
release
that.
that?
I did. I did.
For those who did not watch or was not aware, take it away. Well, as soon as he's done.
Yesterday, at long last, I released my final movie, Into the Tin. That's the name of it. It's called Into the Tin. It is my final World of Warcraft Machinima movie. You can watch it for free, of course, right now at Oxhorn.com or on YouTube if you're subscribed to my channel. It clocks in at a healthy, respectable 13 minutes. It has all of your favorite characters. I had a lot of fun with it. But we really want to know what the fans think. Greg, that's where you come in to shine. What did you think of my latest movie, Into the Tin?
All right, before I do that, Patrick just texted me and says, OMG, thank you so much, Greg. Feeling 10 times better. Really, thank you. You are welcome, Patrick. You are so very welcome.
You are welcome. Cheers to you, good lady. And
forgive me if do you have any Kleenex or anything? Or that? That's all right.
That's what it's for. It's a handkerchief.
All in one. That's all right.
Just honk right into it.
Hang
All
on.
right, we're going to wait so we can hear it. There we go.
This is what it's resorted to. Anyhow, I've watched it. Frankly, at first I was a wee bit disheartened that it's his last. I know most of you. This is how I'm gonna react. Like, don't do that. Don't do that.
I know.
Don't do
Don't
that.
do this to us!
You probably
You hate us! You hate us, don't you?
No.
Why do you hate us so
Why
much?
you do this? To
I
us?
deserve it. I really do. It's, let Greg Hartung be the modicum of your angst.
I'm doing this for you, folks.
I
This
just-
is for all of you.
Why?
Why?
Ah!
Well, I have to say, it was a hard decision to make But as I lay out in my video, I have a number of really good reasons. Many of them are in that room for choosing to end my series of Oxhorn brand movies.
They're valid, and Shawarma, I'm aware of that. It'll rise up. Manly Factor will rise up eventually. I'm just reenacting how some of you fans who are completely devastated by this news, but
heartbroken.
But as he said, he's got multiple reasons that he can continue to do Machinima as much as he used to. He has a family. He has a son, very handsome son, by the way, and. You know, you can't just say, like, just do it because it is time-consuming. I, myself, have crafted 2 Machinima. It really is time-consuming.
It eats up a bit of your time,
because,
doesn't it?
like you said, for, what was it, like a 13-minute one? If he had every single night, and forgive if I'm stating facts for you and whatnot, if he'd sat down every single night and work on a Machinima for maybe, like, 4 or 5 hours-ish every night, it would take him 2 months for a 13-minute movie. So,
It does.
So, yeah.
It's a lot of time, and I realized this past month when I was working on the final bits of Into the Tin that it's something I just can't do anymore. The evenings, every single evening, sitting down, animating, recording vocals, editing, and I love it. I love it to death, but I need to use that time for other things, and so that is why I'm, after all these years, 6 or 7 years, actually almost 8 years now, after 8 years, I'm finally retiring from making movies.
It's been a tremendous journey.
It has been a journey,
It has.
but the journey is not ending. It is simply going down a different fork in the road.
Okay.
There's also options. He could do different things, especially most of this show he will continue, and perhaps many other things.
Maybe I'll pick up the torch.
Maybe.
We have an Machinima star here.
Maybe so, but keep in mind, this strapping young man just got engaged.
That's
He's about to enroll in University of Washington.
I'm already enrolled. Got my classes all set up.
And you yourself. Well, okay, yeah, that's what I meant. But you yourself are actually quitting WoW for the time being to keep up with your studies, which is commendable.
Yeah. WoW will be a thing of the past.
But maybe someday, or perhaps I just explained. Sorry, my eyes are kind of.
That's okay. Mine are too. There's a lot of smoke in this room.
Eyes are tearing up here.
Wait.
How are you supposed to? Sorry, off topic, but how are we gonna exit this room? Are we gonna put the baby to bed or anything?
Well, it's gonna be okay. Thankfully, this window is closed. We're gonna exit quickly and then close the door and
we're just
watch
gonna,
the smoke
we're just gonna be like
settle. Yeah,
just like dive, like the tiniest crack, and just dive out of there and shut it as quick.
It's a gymnastic trick. We'll figure out
exactly.
at the time.
Anyhow, but I was just telling him last night at dinner that perhaps, though his legacy has come to an end, perhaps one of you. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were doing some sort of weird gesture, but you were just slurping.
Yeah, this is just what I do.
Anyhow, perhaps it is one of you. Maybe it's your turn. Maybe his huge, impacting, inspiring legacy of Machinima can inspire you to go out and create your own, assuming that you have the ample free time to do so.
There you go. The Titans have taken their places in the halls of history. It is now time for the young and up-and-coming Machinima artists, the ambitious, to step forward with their own creative endeavors and stake claim to the vast free landscape that is sitting before them.
And go ahead and saying, if I'm a wuss, that my eyes are tearing up because of how it's like a fog is emitting in this room. But, you know, I'm just a novice, and I think we should turn the music back on.
That's a good idea. We need to have some classy music. Gas Mask Fatwa says, I watched this as a kid. Give me a shout-out. There's your shout-out, good sir.
Just like anything, you have to build tolerance up. You know?
Right.
So, this is his first time, and this is obviously not our first time. We've built up and we've gotten used to smoke in our eyes. You know what? My eyes are a little itchy right now as well.
Mine are too. Everybody's eyes are itchy. It's okay. We're going to power through this like the classy gentlemen we are.
We're going to, yes.
My eyes are itchy, my man boobs are sweating.
Let us not let the fans know about our own personal ailments. Let them think us invincible and continue on our merry classy way.
Yes.
Yes. Right?
Okay.
Right.
That's right. Invincible. Everybody's suffering. I feel so bad.
These tears will also represent
These are tears of joy.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm so happy I'm with you.
And
you. I love you guys so much.
Wow.
Wait. Look, you know, if you are ever caught in a glacier and you're about to die and you're in the Alps, you know that there's going to be a St. Bernard with a giant cask of whiskey waiting to rescue you. And the reason it's going to save your life is because when you imbibe the whiskey, it's going to warm you up, and the snow will melt around you. Well, what are we doing? We're drinking Scotch whiskey in a sauna, which is making us hotter, while smoking things that are on fire.
I should have brought.
So-
I should have brought like one of those Victorian fans. I would not be ashamed of sprinkling.
Like the old black girls in church. Or black girls just-
Yes, just like that.
Praise the Lord! Holy!
Hallelujah!
Oh.
That's exactly what it's going to be like. In the classiest way possible. Thank you.
So do's and don'ts for husbands and wives.
Yes.
Is that what time it is?
Yeah, I think
Yes,
so.
we should do that.
All right, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give this responsibility to others. You have don'ts for husbands.
All right.
And,
Can you actually pass me the ginger?
Of course.
and you have don'ts for wives.
Thank you. I hope.
Is everybody all right over there? Thumbs up. All right, everybody's good.
All right, they're holding in their hunger.
We're making them wait on dinner because
Yes.
of this show. So
Yes.
that's right. Suck it back. Swallow it down. You're good.
Look.
All right.
Yes, that was awesome.
Don't.
All right.
Yeah. Don't. Sorry, this thing's almost full. And
That's
I don't
okay.
want
Who needs a tissue rag? Swallow it. All
There you
right.
go. There you go.
to- Yeah, they're
You can read don'ts for wives today.
Oh, that's sweet.
All right, we're going to start with don'ts for husbands, and it is a segment on hobbies, which is very, very relevant because WoW is a hobby.
Pertinent.
It is something that you have to put time away to do that
Sorry,
may
sorry.
take you away from your
I
loved
should have
ones
pulled onto this.
and your relationship. So if you're playing WoW and you have a relationship, heads up on this. Okay, so hobbies, do's and don'ts for husbands. Don't spend all your money on the garden because that is your hobby. And leave none for the house if that happens to be your wife's hobby. Don't omit to have a hobby of some kind. It will take you out of your wife's way when she is busy or you are cross. And you will feel a different man in half an hour. Okay.
Indeed. Remember, this is advice from 1913.
I'm
ladies
trying to
and
relate this to WoW somehow. It's not working.
Exactly.
All right. So, anyways, so we will keep going.
All right.
Don't separate your pursuits from your wife's more than is necessary. Do your gardening together, work, talk, and plan together, and you will become truer comrades every year.
Oh, that's sweet.
Don't say a married woman doesn't want to go back to school because your wife wishes to attend language classes or lectures, or to take lessons in singing or dancing. Let her do any or all of these things and be thankful she finds so much to interest her. She will be a much brighter companion than the sick-at-home wife.
That's right.
Don't give up cricket,
No,
or football,
both important.
or tennis, or rowing, or whatever outdoor sports you have been accustomed to, just because you are married. Athletics will keep you from becoming flabby.
We would hate that to happen, wouldn't it?
Yes. And, of course, if you can get all the exercise you need in a game which your wife can share, so much the better. If not, she is not so selfish as to wish to deprive you of healthy recreation. But remember your responsibilities. Don't overdo it. And that is the key. Not to overdo
See
things.
that?
Amen to
That
that.
is relevant
Things
to WoW
in
as well.
moderation.
That is classy advice right
That is
there.
definitely relevant to WoW as well.
Now, let me warn you, if you do not have in a relationship where your significant other plays a game with you, or WoW, you might have problems, and you might need to check what you're doing.
Good advice.
Just saying. Okay. Don't expect to have a hobby in which you get the enjoyment while your wife does the hard work. If you profess to like gardening, don't tie up a rose here and there while your wife does all the hard weeding. If poultry keeping is your hobby, don't expect her to do all the feeding and the letting out and in of the birds. If photography, don't confine your work to the taking of snapshots,
Good advice.
leaving her to develop and printing while you take the credits. Don't leave your wife to clean and put away all the tools you use in gardening or carpentering. The workman should care for his own tools. And this is a very, very long segment on hobbies, so you finish it up. Right here.
Right there?
Yeah.
All right. Is this, how far does this go?
It goes, no, just the next page. You're good.
All right. Finishing up on hobbies. Don't put your foot down if your wife wants to join some society of which you do not approve. Produce your arguments. Then, if she fails to find them convincing, let her be an ist, or an auntie, to her heart's content. She really has as much right to have her own opinions as you have, and there is no cause for quarrel. Sage advice. Don't try to control your wife's church-going or non-church-going tendencies. The question is for her alone to decide, and you should leave her entirely free, whatever your own views may be. Don't let any hobby so overmaster you that you spend every minute on it when you are at home, especially if it be something in which your wife can take no part.
Aha!
It's exactly what Brian was saying.
Exactly what I was saying earlier.
Leave some time to devote to her.
Yes.
Don't, if music is your hobby, practice the violin, cello, flute, trombone, or whatever musical instrument you happen to fancy in the drawing room for many hours a day. Your wife may also be fond of music, and it is not fair to victimize her to this extent. She won't be able to concentrate on a book while her ear is tortured by false notes.
And notice he said victimize, which is a very strong word.
It's a very strong word.
That's how she's feeling.
Do your practicing up
Victimized.
Do your practicing up at the top of the house and play for her pleasure in the drawing room. Last, don't forget to use a reasonable amount of caution should your hobby be one that may be dangerous, like skydiving. Your wife doesn't want you to be funky, but she has a right to expect you not to take undue risks in your motor car, bicycle, or flying machine.
That's very true. I had a friend who had to give up mountain climbing when he got married because his wife was so worried about him when he did it.
Good for him.
Okay.
Good for him.
So he gave it up. He gave it up for the sake of his wife because he didn't want her to worry, which is very, very wise.
Classy Scotsman says, "Wake up, me. Wake up, Greg. I'm awake.
He's very awake.
I'm awake. It's just
all of his senses are awake.
Yeah, and very awake. It's just that when you're filled in a room full of smoke with a Scotch
for 2 hours.
Scotch. It's filled with Scotch. We're just Yeah, look at him. Look at him. He knows how to do it. But yeah, when you're filled with cigar smoke, enclosed in a tight quarters.
There are no windows in here, my friends.
We're kind of windowless here.
No escape for the smoke
sure
except for into our eyes.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put it out.
They don't open. They don't open.
They don't open.
They do not open.
They are nailed shut.
Oh,
otherwise,
dear.
they would be open right now.
They would be.
Oh, that'd be kind of better, but you know what? Again, this is a once in a lifetime experience that I'm not gonna. My sister's
as he passes out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
This is a one-life experience. All right, Craig.
My sister says leave the room. My sister says leave the room for a minute. I could, but again, there's a baby in there, and I don't want to.
If you feel like you need to leave for a minute, by all means, feel free.
Well, maybe I could, but again, I want to stick here for a little bit.
All right.
Besides, it's my turn.
Don'ts for wives. Don't for wives.
All right.
All right. Yes, she is. Yes, El Toro Guaco. She is worried about me, and that's what makes her a great sister.
We love you, sis.
Thank you for being concerned about me, but I'm totally fine. Even though we only got about 40 minutes, I can tough it up. I've been through worse. Anyhow.
Let's do it.
Oh, no, wait. Schwarmer says place your bets. Greg will pass out in 15 minutes or less.
Taking all bets. Will Greg tip over?
Thanks, Schwarmer. You're a great guy. You're a great guy.
All right. This is going to be interesting. 40 minutes to go. 40 minutes. All right.
Yes,
let's
go.
do this.
Let's do this. All right. Okay. Am I in household management?
I believe so. I actually don't recall.
It was under here. I don't know if it
yeah,
was...
it should be one of these.
All right.
Maybe go one page this way, and then you should be okay. There you go. Start at whatever paragraph.
Oh, we have to do rap lyrics too.
No, I think it starts.
We do. Your face.
Oh yes, we do.
red.
Household management.
Is it?
No, here we go. Household
It's
management.
very hot in
Is that
here.
what we do here?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right. Don'ts for wives at household management. I'm gonna take off my glasses because I'm nearsighted.
So am I.
What do you know? Meant to be co-hosts.
Oh, yes.
Anyhow, don't sneer at your mother's old-fashioned ways. They suited your father well enough, and perhaps she can give you points. Don't sneer at your mother-in-law's old-fashioned ways. You may hurt your husband as well as his mother. Don't think anything is too much trouble to do for your husband's comfort. Remember, he is occupied all day in working for you.
That's right. Wait, I think I actually read these.
Have you? Yeah, you probably have, but again, this is 208 episodes. Surely you probably...
No, it's good. It's good to hear these again. It's sage wisdom.
Right, that's true. Don't be afraid of thinking and planning and working for him. Don't think your household gods of more importance than your husband's comfort. Excuse me. Don't, for instance, refuse to give him a bedroom fire in cold weather because it makes too much dust. That'd be great. That'd be That'd be fitful right here in Seattle, I'm assuming, and anywhere else that has very cold weather. Definitely need it. Although in this case, we definitely probably should put like a giant ice block here and just like rub our hands on it and just go.
Just rubbing the ice.
Yes.
Woo. Someone still has a giant glass of water there. Anyone is welcome to it. It's not.
That's probably gonna.
Is that yours? Oh, yeah, go for it.
No, I have my cigar right here still.
Well, I'm gonna probably drink it for him.
I was trying to give it a break, you know.
No, that's good. That's good.
Anyhow, don't keep the house so tidy that your husband is afraid to leave a newspaper lying about. Few men have. This is such small text here, and a small book here too. Makes sense. Few men have. Oh, did you just?
Continue.
I'm sorry.
I just asked myself.
Sorry.
That's too bad.
I'm sorry. Few men have such a sense of.
Just power through it. Keep reading. Keep reading. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm sorry. We only have
Keep
so
reading.
little time. I'm sorry. Few men have such a sense of order as most women have that they are naturally more careless at home than at the office. But what does it matter when you really come to think of it? Think about it. Don't quarrel with your husband's relatives. It's pretty sage advice. If you can't get on with sorry, I'm tongue tied.
That's okay. It's been a rough day.
If you can't get on with them, don't ask them to visit you, but persuade your husband to visit them occasionally. As a rule, however, a little tact and patience will carry you over the thin ice.
Excellent. Excellent advice.
How long does this go on?
Hey, you know what?
We can stop
Actually,
it anytime.
Sasha gave
All right,
me.
well, I'm gonna do one more page.
Okay, well, I'll wait.
One more page. All right, here we go.
Don't allow outsiders to interfere in your household management. Even mothers should lie low, but
Oh,
don't refuse to listen to good advice from people of experience and act upon it if you can.
okay.
Very good advice right there.
Nicely done.
And actually, okay, so Sasha, she, we were having relationship conversations.
Those are important.
They come up when you're in a serious relationship, and she actually found a website that has things you should do if you're a man in a relationship, and things you should do on a daily basis if you're a woman in a relationship. And they're actually very, 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 very good and very wise things to do.
Are they similar to these?
Very, very similar.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have talk about situations. It's just like a brief paragraph of what you should do. You know? And actually, me and Sasha, we read through them all together, and we're like, and some of them weren't too important because everybody's different, okay? So some of them we skipped. We're like, oh, that doesn't really apply to me, but yeah, this one's important. Watch out for that one.
All right.
And you need to do better on that one. And yeah, so.
All right.
So yeah, maybe we should pull that up sometime.
All right. I like
Maybe
it.
so. More modern don'ts for husbands and don'ts for wives, or potential husbands and potential wives, or soon to be. That's what I meant. Anyhow, don't get angry if your husband says that he never. Wait. Don't get angry if your husband says that he never now tastes cake like that his mother used to make. Write and ask her for the recipe.
Bingo.
Don't become too stereotyped to try new methods that may be better than the old ones. Finally, don't let the house get stuffy by sitting in closed windows. Keep the air moving and let your husband come home in a healthy atmosphere in more than one sense.
Yes.
Well, it's kind of different in this case, but still sage advice.
Sage wisdom. All right, we've got Snickvitter on Twitch TV asking, I want to see you smoke rings.
All right, well,
All
we're
right.
gonna have to turn off the fans then.
Lepidus, I know that you're going for dinner soon. I know it's a shame, but we're gonna get to a little discussion once we do Songify, or
Song
Are you still doing Songify?
oh no, I'm sorry.
Reading rap lyrics while wearing a confused.
All right, well, if we have time, we may do both. We still got about half an hour ish, 35 minutes. It just flies by. I was afraid I might actually have to.
Dr. Fail, Brian, it's been years. Do you remember me? Hint, first real ID friend. Yes, but you did not have the name Dr. Fail. It was like Christian. Wasn't your real name Christian something or other, and you're gonna want to be like a lawyer or something like that? Tell me if I'm on the right path here. What's Christian?
All right, quick, smoke rings so we can turn the fans
Anyways.
back on.
Yeah, I need to relight this thing. I'm look at this.
You
I
have the
haven't-
lighter. What happened to it? I gave it to you.
It's right here. It's right here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. See, I've I've neglected it. I'm still a novice.
You haven't gotten through the tip yet. You gotta.
I know.
Dr. Fail says, bingo, I knew it was you. Yes, I do remember you. You're not on WoW anymore, but that's okay, because I won't be on WoW anymore here in about another month. But, whoa. What was that?
Facebook messages.
Facebook messages. Okay.
Okay.
Or no, it was like notifications. So.
All right, smoke rings so that we can turn the fans back on. I'm dying.
What? Okay, yeah. Smoke rings! Smoke ring time!
That's all I can do.
Good job. Are you gonna try, Greg?
Nope, I'm sorry. I don't want to inhale anything. I don't want to inhale anymore because it's almost getting close to dinner and I don't want to feel any more sick.
Then you already do?
Well, I'm not sick, but I mean, again,
We're all gonna have to guzzle water after this.
yeah.
In fact, bro, would you give me your glass of water? I think I might
see
want
again,
to.
see
No,
again.
that's yours. Is the other one.
I haven't touched it. No, this one's...
That's Greg's.
Yeah.
Okay, that's yours.
Yeah, see, that's yours.
I have not touched that.
Is this yours or Brian's? Greg.
No, I already drank mine, so that's probably yours. And I think I'll have mine right there too, please.
Ah, yes!
Thank you. Yes. What is bull snort, by the way? Oh, that.
Ew! Come on! Really? Not unless you have to.
Oh, no. No, thank you. I'm using a hanky like a classy gentleman.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my dad's now growing concerned because
His dad is about to call the fire department on us because we apparently have too much smoke.
we're
in here.
immersed in smoke. In about, I don't even know if you can actually see us in the next 30 minutes. It'll just be all clouded. You'll just hear the voices, or you might even see Zug
Eminem.
Zug. That's all you see.
Alright, so we have Eminem, Without Me, Ice Cube, Go to Church, Eminem, Shake That, a lot of M&Ms. Eminem, butts like that. Okay. Well, anyways, Eminem, Without Me has won. Who gave these choices, anyways?
No one. I just said, give me your suggestions. And these are all the ones that came.
Wow, a lot of people want Eminem Without Me. Actually,
Eminem.
Eminem Without Me. No, Eminem. Eminem. It's his. That's his. Let's hold each other.
Ew. That's gonna warm you up.
All right, for the fans, you want this, don't you? You want this.
All
right, ladies
Eminem
and
lyrics. Sam, Without Me, Eminem lyrics. I'm gonna start it off.
Start
Why
it
not?
off.
Where's my glasses?
They're on your face. Oh, those glasses. They're in a.
Oh yeah, should have. Oh yeah. Accessorize.
Whoo! It's hot. You know this one.
Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
I have no idea. Tell me.
I've created a monster because nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady. I'm chopped liver. Well, if you want Shady, this is what I'll give ya. A little bit of whoop-whoop mixed with some hard liquor. Some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than a shock when I get shocked at the hospital by the doctor when I'm not cooperating. When I'm rocking the table while he's operating.
Hey!
You waited this long, now stop debating, 'cause I'm back. I'm on the rag and ovulating. I know that you got a job, Miss Cheney, but your husband's heart problem's complicating. So the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. They tried to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me.
Be careful.
So come on, dip. Right. I just settled my lawsuits. UW.
All right.
Wow.
Greg's turn. All right.
All right, where is this again?
I believe you're at verse 2,
Okay.
and then I'll take verse 3.
There's a lot of stuff that you need to censor out. So
Yeah,
I think
I'll do
you're
my best.
pretty good at that.
I'll do my best. I'm trying to memorize your swear words
Bloit, Blit, Shack, Flack, Grat, and Walsh.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna have to use them all now.
All right. All right. Little Hellions kids feeling rebellious, embarrassed. Their parents still listen to Elvis, which I guess I can't blame slightly. They start. I don't know. Anyhow, they start feeling like prisoners, helpless, till someone comes along on a mission and yells, Bloit? Yeah, okay, there we go. Bloit. A visionary vision is scary. Could start a revolution. Polluting the air, waves a rebel. So just let me revel and bask in the fact that I got everyone kissing my Walsh. And it's disaster, such a catastrophe for you to see so Grat, sorry.
You're doing good.
So Grat much of my Walsh, you ask for me? Well, I'm back.
Batman sound.
Diddle-doo. Fix your bent antennae, tune it in, and then I'm gonna enter in and up under your skin like a splinter. The center of attention back for the winner. I'm interested. The best thing since wrestling. Really? Really? You mean professional wrestling or real wrestling?
Either way, it's slightly disturbing.
That's true.
That's like retarded.
Continue.
Sorry. Infesting in your kids' ears and nesting. Testing. Attention, please. Field attention soon as someone mentions me. Here's my 10 cents. My 2 cents is free. A nuisance who sent for me? Or you sent for me, I'm sorry.
Nicely done. Verse 3, ladies and gentlemen. Let's clear the palate.
Yes!
So, I really have a bad habit of this thing just going out on a dime.
Ugh.
Maybe it's just I'm doing it wrong again. I'm a novice, folks. Don't be hating.
There you go.
Thank you.
A tisket, a tasket, I'll go tit for tat with anybody who's talking this Bloit, that Grat. Chris Kirkpatrick, you can get your Walsh kicked. Worse than them little Limp Bizkit Walshers.
You don't have a made-up word for that one, do you?
I think they can all fit. Flackers.
Flackers.
Those Limp Bizkit, Flackers, and Moby, you can get stomped by Obi. You 36-year-old Flackers. Oh, you 36-year-old bald-headed Flackers.
Flack me.
Bloit me. Oh.
Aye.
You don't know me, no. You're too old. Let it go. Let's go. It's over. Nobody listens to techno. Boy, he didn't predict that well. Now let's go. Just give me the signal. I'll be there with a whole list full of new insults. I have been dope, suspenseful with a pencil ever since Prince turned himself into a symbol. But sometimes the Bloit just seems everybody only wants to discuss me. So this must mean I'm disgusting, but it's just me. I'm just obscene. Though I'm not the first king of controversy, I am the worst thing since Elvis Presley.
There he is again.
To do black music so selfishly and to use it to get myself wealthy.
Hey.
There is a concept that works. 20 million other white rappers emerge. But no matter how many fish are in this sea, it'd be so empty without me. The lyrics of the wise, waxing lyrical to all of our demise. Thank you, Eminem, for your words of wisdom.
All right. Now, what else is there? Are we going to do any more segments? Because I just have one more piece I want to kind of address here. And
Go for it. The stage is yours, my friend.
I know we only have 25 minutes to pretty much answer questions, but I figured I've come prepared for a little segment here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just
Let's go.
One more puff here.
You can be our Seneca. We shall sit in the audience and listen intently.
All right, just hang on.
While smoking intently.
It has. This,
I love it. People come
this
in
has
and
a. I'm sorry. This has a profound effect on my.
Sinuses.
Yes,
Yes.
but again, I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I just need a. I'll just burst through that door once that 25 minutes is up and go. I'll just pretty much tear off my.
You'll go outside and go.
Rip open his shirt.
Let
the rains pour.
They tried to kill me.
Oh my lord. Anyhow, so anyway, for a handful of times.
Do you want classy music for this, by the way?
Well,
No. No.
yeah, we'll just do a little speech here.
All right, let's listen. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Continue.
It's kind of like a
Sorry,
little.
sorry
little
to interrupt.
Speech.
Okay, you know what?
Speech.
You know what? It's. I wouldn't say speech. It's more like a kind of almost like a lecture in a way.
All right.
Lecture.
But it's an interesting lecture, ladies and gentlemen. It will not bore you. It's kind of a hot topic for a handful of,
All right.
some of you.
Let us
But
listen to Greg's monologue.
Anyway, for a couple of times, a question asks you about the topic of anime, and you respond saying, "I'm sorry, wait, is this a little too much?"
No, I'm enjoying it. Go for it, my friend.
Okay. So you often say that I'm sure you probably watched anime, but you know what? I'm gonna start this off with a little
Let's go.
thing here. I've come prepared. For
He
this.
has.
I'm ready to learn.
Several weeks and even months in preparation have come down to this, one of many things here.
Speak to me, Dr. Greg.
It is a lecture about anime, in which again you have sometimes defined it as somewhat. What's the word?
Immature.
Not. Well, yeah, in a
Mediocre.
way, but anyway, but allow me to
Crass.
probably inline you here.
Vulgar.
Well, let me inline you. Jeez.
I'm waiting.
Oh, hang on a second. Shawarma's saying something that's pissing off my sister. Whose shows is this anyway? Well, Shawarma, I know I may be taking over the show, but I'm only here practically just one time.
Just one time.
Let him say his
For your
piece.
We will let him.
anniversary, you know, just this one last section, and it'll
We're
be.
waiting.
Okay.
We're waiting. Let's go.
I'm sorry.
Here we go.
Okay. Anime is defined as animation features originating from Japan. They come in a myriad of genres, satisfying almost anyone's taste. The majority of anime is based on manga, which is comic books or graphic novels that are also made in Japan. Such examples, in case you had not realized, include Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Dragon Ball Z.
Kamehameha!
Okay.
This monologue is over 9,000.
Indeed. While anime in general has become a stereotypical subject of ridicule, there is no doubt that the genre does contain at times confusing, disturbing, and often highly suggestive material that only a handful of select people can fully appreciate and comprehend.
Hentai.
Class factor.
Low, it's dropped.
Raise the class factor.
It's just dropped.
Some things must not be spoken of.
Come on. Do not define that, kids. Do not look it up.
Jeez.
Anyhow,
What's happening?
now I've lost my train of thought.
Continue.
Okay, I'm looking for. Oh, anyway, a handful of audience can fully appreciate, and those who admire, just like those people who admire and enjoy country music, rap, and dubstep, and those who live the hipster lifestyle, which I'm not hating. I'm not hating.
Can I hate on it?
Eh,
No, it's okay. Continue.
no, it's your show.
No,
It's your show.
I'm waiting.
You'll just get angry letters the next day, especially here in the Seattle area,
Yeah,
mind you.
I doubt very many hipsters from the Seattle area are watching my show right
Well,
now.
it could.
Except for maybe
one
Tom.
of you. Well, one of you people could probably make this.
Nobody here has pants that are that tight, so no one could possibly be.
All
a
right. Well,
hipster.
let's just move on anyway
moving
here.
on.
I'm sorry if I'm getting off topic. Anyhow, despite this and the fact that cute schoolgirls, guys with spiky hair, and swords reaching lengths beyond necessity are
Cloud
in
Strife.
what?
Cloud Strife.
I've not heard of that.
Final Fantasy VII, my friend.
Oh,
Cloud Strife.
oh, that's right. I haven't.
Spiky hair and swords that are larger.
All right.
than
Well,
the body.
that's not an anime. It's a video game, but it's kind of. It looks like it.
Okay.
Anyhow.
Sorry.
And they're often overused topics for anime. Like what I said, there are others who do not contain any of this and still tell great stories. One of which is my favorite, called Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It is amazing. Have you heard of it?
I watched it.
You watched it.
Really? Is it good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is amazing. He thinks it's good. I thought it was amazing. You
I-
all need to watch it. Whether you watch anime or not, you need to watch it.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Is it classy?
For a cartoon, it's good.
Well, it's not vulgar.
I mean, I don't watch it all the time.
It's not-
But Sasha's kid watches it.
It's
Okay.
not vulgar, but it just tells an amazing story. I tell you the plot, but I'm just gonna leave you just look it up on Wikipedia.
Discover that unique oyster for yourselves.
Exactly. It's still amazing. I prefer dub rather than sub, which is like either English dub or Japanese sub,
Right.
or English sub, whatever. Anyhow. In addition, anime can take place in fascinating worlds that we can only dream of. For example, in a popular anime called One Piece, tells the tale of a bold young pirate and his crew as he sails the high seas in search of fame and fortune.
It's like my life.
Or a certain novel.
Okay. All right. I think I'm relating to this now.
In a way, but again, it has some elements that some may have a little bit of trouble grasping, but you might like it. I'm not forcing you to do anything, but that's just an example.
You know what? I am happy to have my horizons broadened.
You're welcome. Many such animes can also display good messages of good morals. Sometimes. Anyhow, they fill viewers with entertainment and enjoyment, even when life turns sour. So, if you're not an anime fan who relies on stereotypical assumptions...
He says, staring at me.
Well, I'm not hating on you, man. It's just, anyhow, I'm not one to convert you to one of those persistent Jehovah's Witnesses preachers, but take a chance. Watch a few. You may be fairly surprised.
All right. Let's give him a golf clap there. Golf clap. Very nicely done. Thank you, good sir.
Thank you.
So my hands are so sweaty, it doesn't even get a clap.
Uh-huh.
Here.
Splat, splat,
Splat,
splat,
splat,
splat,
splat.
Don't just be like... No, they just clap on their own. You're trying to retract, but the sweat is just trying to just forcing you back, and you're forced. You can't grasp it open.
That is disgusting. I don't know what you're eating, but my goodness.
All right, well,
Okay, thanks.
okay. I apologize if I'm again taking up most of the show, and we only got a few minutes left. So I figured we go on to the questions at long last to you fine viewers here. Lepidus asked, what about Inuyasha? I've heard of it. I've not watched it. I don't know if I want to because it's because primarily girls watch it. Like I think Autumn actually is an anime fan. Inuyasha is what got me into anime. Okay, well, good for you. Good for you. I appreciate that some of the fine folks here at ScotchandSmoking.com are anime fans because I think Ghoulbreath is one of them. I know obviously Autumn is one of them.
You're speaking to your peers.
Patrika is one of them. And by the way, she says, thank you so much. She texted me and says, thank you so much for doing that. You made my day 10 times more better.
All right.
All right, so I am, and I'm sorry, one last thing. Lepidus asks me about a movie that we're doing together, and Lepidus, me and Ox talked about it last night, and, well, it's not that he's not interested, it's just that we don't
look.
Yeah.
So-
We're just gonna be like, yeah. It's just that, and furthermore,
Let me step in here for a minute. So when it comes,
What did you even just say?
let me step in there.
So
for a
there's
minute.
your answer. I hope you're happy.
No, here, when it comes to other people's machinima, and I get this topic asked of me quite often. Look, Lepidus, you are a fine gentleman, and I am so glad that you are in this chat. Your partnership with Greg Hartung and the others in producing your own machinima is admirable, and I encourage you with every fiber of my bearded being. But when it comes to other people's machinima, I often get people on YouTube and on Facebook saying, will you help me with my machinima? Will you read my machinima script? Will you help write my machinima script? Or, most often, will you do a voice in my machinima? And, look, this is my philosophy on this whole thing. When I was in college, I sat down at my computer, and with no other help but the air I was breathing, I produced from these 10 fingers the entire mythos that has brought you to this seat today. And that is what I encourage of other people. I recommend and encourage you to go forth into the ether and summon forth some sort of creative issue that is yours and yours alone. You have not had to stand on another person's podium. You do not need the crutches of another man. You are standing on your own two masculine feet and creating an identity that is wholly yours.
That's a good point, but he's actually asking.
That was
It's
a
not that.
mouthful.
It's not that he's not like he's asking for your input as to writing the script, because that's strictly just to me and him and a friend of mine that we're writing the script.
Gotcha.
But what he wants is that just to lend you your voice, like for a small role. And his answer to that, and I'll answer for you, my good friend. It's just that.
Shawarma says he's retired. Yeah, that's a great one. I can say that.
Let me just interrupt you all.
I'm
man.
retired.
Let me just interrupt you all. You know what, man? Shame on you.
Shame on me.
Shame on you.
What
You
did I
should
do?
have them send you what you need to say and take 2 measly minutes out of your time and record what is said.
Well,
That is it.
Because that's all it takes. 2
Yeah,
measly
but
minutes.
It better not be 2 hours.
no, it's not. It is not. It is
All
not.
right,
I
look,
swear to
2
you.
minutes, like a one-liner.
Exactly, but anyway.
If you can't take time out of your day to do one-liner, I'm ashamed to be.
Well, I guess I can thank you for that input, but
Fair.
all right,
fair.
but let's wrap this up a little bit. Anyhow, it's just that it's not that he's not interested in lending his voice. It's just that we're only in a certain amount of progress. We're still working on the script, and you're still working on bits of the.
Okay. Let me just say something. All right,
I
if you,
think the
now?
natives are getting hungry.
if you guys are making Machinima and you expect him to devote a whole bunch of time to like doing like a single character, like a voice, every single time you make a Machinima, he has to be the voice of his character or something like that. That's asking a lot of him to dedicate his time to that particular thing. But if you are asking for him to, maybe say a couple liners here and there, maybe he could possibly take his time out for that. Just that need to be said.
Yes, that is true. But again, can I just finish, please?
Yo, of course.
Thank you. But again, it's not that he's not interested. It's just that we need to be in a certain point in which we should probably just complete the script and probably complete the machinima parts. And he wants results. He wants to see it. He wants to see what he's working with, and it looks good, by the way. He's working with Adobe and whatnot. He's doing a pretty good job in terms of machinimating it and producing some good ideas with the script and whatnot. But it's just that it's not. Just give it some time. We need to progress more, and perhaps if I could just contact him, maybe via Facebook or whatever. Like if I just send it to you on the Scotch and Smoke Rings.
Facebook group.
Yes, the Facebook group. And just show you a clip of what we've accomplished, and knowing that your part is now available. And it's not like we necessarily absolutely have to have you. It would just be
Let me just tell you one thing. If you change your online pen name to McLovin, people will watch your stuff. I'm telling you right now. You'll have recognition from the show McLovin.
All right, so just to be on the record here, wait, before we go any further. Greg, my friend, you came all the way to Seattle from the far wilds of Florida swamps.
Yes.
And Lepidus has been a long-time fan. So if you guys get far along in your movie and your script is done, you got some visuals, and I can see that it's going to be a quality piece of work, I would be happy to lend my vocal talents for a small part if you so desire. So there you go. I'm saying it publicly on scotchandsmokers.com. I'd be happy to help you.
There you go. I'm sorry that it took a huge, almost all the entire show for you.
Okay.
For you, no, I'm talking to Lepidus here. For you to get your answer, but there you go. At long last, from the man himself, about lending his voice. We just need to take time. We need We need to progress, and once we've reached a certain point in which most of the stuff is complete, and we'll be ready for his voice, he'll be happy to do so.
Absolutely.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, we have a message here from Durzakil. He says, a toast to Bean, Ox, and the fan guest whose name I cannot seem to remember. It's Greg
Greg
Hartung.
Greg Hartung. That's all right.
Shame on you.
A toast to Oxhorn
Actually, I'm gonna
and his
do
fantastic
this.
his fantastic
I
run.
don't have anything in here.
Making World of Warcraft Machinima. I have been a fan for some time, and as all the other fans, to Bean and to his future wife, I give you congrats.
Thank you.
And may you both live happily for the rest of your lives, and may they be prosperous. A toast to Oxhorn, his tale of Cloron Hastings. Thank you. Enjoy your retirement from Machinima.
Yeah.
May you and your family also be prosperous. Now raise your glasses, my good fellows. A toast to all of you, and may good fortunes come to you, all with ease. Cheers, my good fellows
Cheers.
and ladies.
Yes. We're either going to be happy for the rest of our lives or kill each other in the process.
Either way.
Either way, I'm
Okay,
good to go.
so I think we should get to answering questions as kind of quick as possible because we're nearing the end.
go for it. With 5 minutes left in the show, we need to dedicate to the smoke ship. But answer some questions. You have the reins.
All right.
Find the ones you like best, and we will answer for you.
Alrighty. Guess we'll just wait for them to come up.
Mongon11 says, LOL Omega Wattiga Dairy Queen, LOL Omega BB the Q. Indeed, good sir.
Yes.
Indeed.
Alright.
Well, now, after all of that, it's kind of...
Shawarma asks, Ox, it's been asked, dost thou checketh thine box o' mail on a regular basis?
I have an email, which I do check sometimes. I honestly check my work email more than anything else, and I tend not to go through all of my email. But my Facebook mail, I rarely check. But I do check every now and then.
Okay, well, I'm a cute little hardcore kitten and asks if you were to marry me.
A proposal here at Scotch and Smoke Rings.
Again.
This is a first.
Please.
What do you say, good sir?
That's a lot to take in.
Sick. You know.
You know what?
Do you have any other engagements at this time in your life?
I do not. I'm
You do not.
I'm only 21. I'm not even in a
You're a
relationship.
solo Imano right now.
I'm not even in a relationship. I never had a girlfriend, but you know what? That's totally fine. I'm just not really. I'm not saying I'm not quite confident. I mean, not in terms of my looks, because everyone's saying I look like McLovin. So
Which is a very classy chap to look like.
yes.
my girlfriend, my fiance just started cracking up.
Yeah, it's been said multiple times.
Apparently.
All right, but I appreciate your offer, but I'll have to respectfully decline because I don't think I'll be quite ready for a relationship quite yet, but maybe sometime.
Also, he's a guy.
Yes, that's
There is that. There is that.
Yeah.
There is that problem.
I'm
I
just
didn't
saying.
realize that you hardcore kitten.
You wouldn't know by the name, right?
No, I
No,
wouldn't.
no,
No, I wouldn't. You think
You
with
would
a
not
kid
have ever seen
involved,
that.
you think it'd be...
He is actually a guy.
Okay, well, I apologize for possibly mistaking your... I was kind of thinking that you were a male, but I was just going for either or.
Either, right. You covered all bases.
Right? Oh, no. You gave it away, dang it.
I know,
he
I'm
says.
sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry.
It's better you find out now than on your wedding night, I just have to say.
Yes, just like The Hangover, in a way.
I haven't seen The Hangover.
You have not seen The Hangover?
I saw the first one.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you gotta see.
I've never
Just the
seen it
fir-
either.
You just see the first one, and I think you're good, because I've seen the second one. Second one's good, not as good as the
Sasha won't
first.
let me see it.
Second one's good, not as good as the first.
Doesn't wanna
Third
give you any
one's
ideas.
She won't let me see it.
So it's
So you think it's just crude American humor and
no,
all
it is
for...
no, it is crude, but it's also hilarious.
Is it?
I'll have to admit.
One more question. We've got one from Mongone11. Here's my turn, Oxhorn. I've watched you for a huge while, and I have watched all of your videos. And here is my question: in every video you made, which one have you enjoyed making most? The medley was my favorite to watch.
My favorite as well.
Loved making the Oxhorn brand medley.
That is among my favorites too.
Isn't it great?
I think so. When it comes to movie making, every single movie I like equally well because all of them are hard to make and they take a lot out of me. And I wouldn't necessarily call that fun. What's fun is clicking the publish button and then seeing it alive for the world to enjoy and then seeing the comments. And I have to say that after clicking the publish button, an Oxhorn brand medley satisfied me probably more than any of my other movies. I also really was pleased with Inventing Swear Words 5 and my latest movie, Into the 10, also a masterwork, if I do dare say so. But yeah, an Oxhorn brand medley.
Just one more. I'm sorry. What's his name? Steph Starch said. I think was it? Yeah, Steph Starch. Greg, can you confirm the rumors that Oxhorn wrote a book? Indeed, he did.
I did. I wrote a book.
I bet you're just loving this, Brand. So many people have this question.
It's a good
amazing.
question, and it's called The Tale of Cloron Hastings. Available from Amazon.com, iTunes, and a number of online retailers. Take it from this guy in the middle. He said that he loved it more than any other novel. Right?
Yes.
Yes, that's the right answer.
Even though I haven't.
You don't have to go any further. No, it's okay. You don't have to say that.
All right. No more. It's great. You gotta buy it.
I'm so gonna die.
All right. Well.
All right. Let's do a smoke ship idea before
yeah.
we all pass out. And by the way, Shawarma, you lose your bet. You lost your bet.
Well, look. So here's the thing. You get to pick the smoke ship this week.
I'm honored.
So everybody, give your best smoke ship ideas. For once it's not my fault if I don't pick yours. So it's going to be his fault if he doesn't pick yours. So here we go. What smoke ship shall we do? Look, there's already a list coming up right there.
Alrighty.
Ooh, there's a whole bunch of them.
All right, yeah, they're just
People know how to use control copy.
This is every week for me. Every single week for me.
People love the control copy.
Look at them all go. All right, read
All right.
Read fast.
Sarge says Oxhorn, Nova, Gavin, Beanstalk, Ario, Greg Hartung, Patricia, and Cloron Hastings eating panda pizzas and smoking egg maduros with all the fans on a giant frigate sailing on a sea of mix of Glenfiddich, Kraken rum, and ginger ale on a trip to find Loranicus, while Staghorn, Mort, Hat, and Lacey shoot gnome cannonballs at hippie elves and horde pandas. Cute little hardcore kitten is also shooting
so
gnomes.
many.
It just keeps
Armed
coming.
with band hammers at the unclassy Twitch.tv people.
Oh, the entire swath of people? Unclassy? My goodness.
Well, we have like a rivals going on here. We
Apparently.
have this chat. We have Twitch TV chat.
Team
They're
A.
so unclassy over at Twitch TV.
Team
I
B.
cannot believe them. Oh my god.
All right. I don't even know if I can pick that because it's so immense. I
Right.
mean,
The clock is ticking. Let's go.
okay. I'm sorry.
Read through it.
All right. Ox spending his 4-year anniversary with Bean, Greg, and the rest of his fans eating a buffet of bacon, pancakes, pecan pie, with scotch and ginger ale for drinks.
We have cheesecake.
Yes, we have cheesecake too. Ox, Bean, Greg.
And a ham.
Yes, delicious ham. Ox, Bean, Greg, Mort, and Cloron smoking cigars and eating bacon pizzas on a barge sailing on the Scotch River, marking 4 years of shooting fireworks with pandas and elves strapped on strapped on. I'm sorry, I was looking for a noun after that. Strapped on, thus making smoke rings. All right. Banhammer Fleet says Lepidus of Rune Totem.
That's the entire ship? Lepidus of Rune Totem?
No, it
No,
just says
Banhammer Fleet.
Gotcha.
Yes.
I see.
a luxurious boat named McLovin sailing to Hawaii with Ox and Bean finishing over the edges of smoking Cubans while Greg hangs overboard drowning Druminamine? It says shawarma. I don't know what.
I've never thought of this. Look. Bacon cheesecake. Blacksmith McCall says.
What?
Have you ever thought of that before?
Just sprinkle little bits of bacon on it.
We need to approach the Cheesecake Factory with this idea and patent it.
All right, well, let me
And,
up here because obviously it's probably dead by now again. All right.
Don't worry, it's not like we're all waiting on you to make a decision.
All right, sorry about that.
That's all right. Here we go.
All right, Ox, Bean, and Greg sailing on a galleon, sailing in a sea of Scotch on a quest to locate Patricia, who is being held by the panda tax collector on the island of McLoving. This is just overwhelming. I don't even know what to choose. I love it. All right,
Make a decision.
Ox, Greg, and Bean sailing the high seas, bombarding the landscape of Shaw, possessed pandas while eating bacon. That sounds good. Nethla Banhammer says Nethla Banhammer takes Oxhorn to his retirement home, giving him his bacon, scotch, and cigar while he relaxes. Then he creates a giant diamond statue in frozen scotch in tribute of everything. I don't know if that's a smoke ring or not.
I like the contacting Patricia one.
That's a good one.
All right, maybe that. Another tribute to our long lost dedicated fan who unfortunately cannot be here, but was here.
Is that your decision?
Maybe we'll do a couple.
Yeah, all right, keep going.
All right, we'll do a couple more.
Right.
No pressure.
All right, we'll do a couple more, and then I'll try to make a decision. Again, I'm thinking of Steph's, but it's just over. Tell me.
There are some on this screen as well.
Okay, I should do Twitch just to be I want good ones too. I don't want any small ones. I'm sorry. You gotta be more creative. The better the creativity, the more
Elaborate smoke chip ideas, please.
William Morset on Twitch says Ox, Bean, and Greg in a bacon submarine shooting tobacco missiles at hippie elves, pandas, and gnomes. Good one. All right. Ninja Wild says I think it's Mr. Evil killing gold farmers, Hat and Barnaby fighting, in Stormwind, Staghorn eating the world's largest pecan pie, as mentioned in his last movie, by the way. All the Scotch and the Smoke Green fans picketing and voting for Oxhorn for War Chief, and and saying happy 4 years of Scotch and Smoke Rings. We want more. All right. It's tenuous.
You have to pick one.
choice.
You have to pick one. You have 1 minute.
Okay. All right. I might go for steps, but again, it's overwhelming. You might want to maybe do it again. I don't know. Or is that too much?
We're doing one smoke ship tonight. One smoke ship.
All right. Actually, we'll go for the Patrica one.
All right, where was it?
Find it.
Where was it? Up here?
I'm going for Patrica because she is such a good friend and
Where was
a good
it?
fan. We want to make a double tribute to her. All right.
Where was it? In the list?
It was like, I think it was up.
This one right here?
No.
Locate Patrick
Yes.
being held?
Okay, we'll do that.
No,
I like that
that's-
because it also features
not
Big
it.
Club.
That's not it?
No, I thought that was it. Sailing galleon, sailing
Nope.
the ship of Scotch, and a quest to locate Patrica, who is being held
Nope.
by the Panda's tax collector. No, I thought that was it.
Is that on it?
No.
That was not it.
Now go up. Scroll up.
All right, hold on.
There it is.
Where?
No.
No, that was it.
Scroll up.
Boys Back in Town.
Scroll up.
Ninja of WoW. No, I thought that was it.
Scroll up.
It's gonna be
Brian,
2.2 hours long by the time we're done with this. And
Scroll up.
we've got Ham waiting for us.
all right.
Okay, fine. Pick one.
All right. We'll go for the one where it's with I forgot his name.
Can we find it again? Where was it?
All right. No, stop.
You see what you've done, Brian? There it is. I found it.
Okay. All right.
Right here by Doomageddon.
All right, Doomageddon, you are the winner because you have. Well, I mean, all yours is great. By the way, I'm not sorting anything out.
They're all wonderful.
Yes,
All of them are wonderful.
I just figured Doomageddon
Fans
is
off.
short,
Fans off.
Here we go.
sweet, and I need to light this again. I'm sorry. I wanted to make it explosive.
That's true. All right, let's do an explosion of smoke. Here we go.
All right, so we're doing.
Here we go.
Hold on, wait on. We're doing Doomageddon's. Well, actually, we'll do it. We'll say it again. So we're doing Doomageddon's smoke ship. Pardon me. Right here, right now, on the
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Don't blink, because if you do, you miss it. But for the briefest of moments, we have magic. Here we go.
That was actually touching. I think I inhaled some.
There we go. All right, there it was,
right.
ladies and
I
gentlemen.
inhaled some.
I
For
think
the
I did
briefest
too.
of moments before your
I
eyes
did too.
was a beautiful smoke ship by Doomageddon. It was Oxhorn, Bean, and Greg Hartung sailing in a galleon, sailing in a sea of Scotch on a quest to locate Patrica, who is being held by the Panda tax collectors on the island of McLovin. Woo! I never thought that would come out, but it did. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to this week's episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings, episode 208, the 4th year anniversary. I can't remember.
We're all gonna die here anyway. This will be our last show. Goodbye, everybody. It's great to see you.
Many thanks to all of our guest hosts, my brother Brian, our intrepid Greg Hartung. Thank you, David Cross, for providing us with the scotch today, and everybody else for coming. And as we say here on scotchandsmokerings.com, be sure, my friends, to always stay
classy. And also, one more thing.
Yes.
Thank you, my dear, dear sister Allie, for participating and being so kind to probably minimize the dissing of me for being so frail and weak and being a novice.
No. You are a mighty man of valor.
I love you. You're such a good sister, and I hope you enjoy this and probably become an avid Scotch and Smoke Rings attendee yourself.
Yes.
From here on out.
Now
Hey,
heed your
everybody.
sister's words and get some air.
Yes, I shall. Good night, everybody.
I think we all shall.